Welcome everyone to the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. I am Torii, the Dungeon Mom, and I'm going to have the party introduce themselves, what character they're playing, and answer today's question of the day, which is, if your player character was in a band, what would the band name be, and what instrument would they play? And we are going to start off with Marek.
Hi there, guys. My name is Boris, and today I'll be playing the elven sorcerer known as Marek Valer, Sorcerer Extraordinaire. He also majors in Psych and Divination at the University of Andorra. And as for the question of the day, Marek would be in an indie funk band. I actually didn't come up with a name for it. I'm sorry. Where everyone has wizard hats and overdo their performance. Whenever Marek plays his Hex Tech bassoon, the stage gets covered in a foggy mist spell.
Oh my god. This is definitely Mark core. Alright, next up is Clud.
Hello, my name is Saul. I play a Warforged Artificer known as Clud. They go by any pronouns, and they work at the University of Andorra. If Clud was in a band, the band name would absolutely be Robotic Fever, but with a K instead of a C. It would be like a techno French house kind of band, and they would play the drum machine.
Alright, next up is Isla.
Hi, my name is Citrus. I play the character Isla Omari, who plays a protector Asthma cleric. Goes by she, they pronouns, and studies herbology in the University of Andorra. For the question of the day, Isla would have a band named Bless Up. You know, just like Bless and then Up. Maybe the Bless was like normal, like normal font or whatever. But the Up, instead of the word Up, it'd be like an arrow pointing up. Yeah. And Isla would play a triangle, or hear me out, a bass. Now, the vision here is that, you know, maybe some people don't really notice the bass guitar. You know, it's like usually people focus more on the electric guitar, or just not the main. So, if Isla makes mistakes, hopefully no one notices.
All right. And last but not least is Jake.
Hello, I'm Michael. I play Jake. If I were, I'm a human. Sorry, I can't get into Roll20. If I were in a band, the band name would be Harry and the Troglodytes, and I would play the bassoon.
Copycat.
Dude, you should join Marek's band. You gotta wear a wizard hat when you perform.
So I
I think
guess
our
Mark is in
managers have to
Harry
talk
and
to each other.
the Troglodytes. Wait, who's
We're an
Harry?
up-and-coming band. We're not very known yet.
Who's Harry?
He's a potter.
Okay.
He's
Awful.
the real deal, too.
Awful. Fucking awful.
All right, and without further ado, we're going to jump into tonight's session. Okay, tonight's session recap is brought to you by Saul.
Thank you. Session 43, The Midnight Mariner. After a lovely lunch and a fable by our new friend Evan, the party go back into the tourist-infested streets and talk to an old man called Herbert, who tells a wonderful tale about a boat called the Midnight Mariner that found a magic mystical cove that they had ventured into but disappeared when they awoke from being inside of it. Crazy stuff. Isla was feeling very tired, but the party wanted to carry on, so they booked into an inn called a Minor Soup, where Marek and Isla get to share a room for the very first time in their blossoming relationship. They also get a complimentary soup as part of the room's purchase. After some unloading of bags, the party, minus Isla, God rest her soul, go to the haunted lighthouse attraction. The tour was somewhat boring, and the tour guide, Lexi, was not very interested in her job for fair reason. At the end of the tour, the party worked together on a puzzle revolving around the tale of the Midnight Mariner. They managed to unlock a secret door and declared that at night they would sneak back in and venture forth. The day ended with the party going back to the inn, where they rest until the hour of reckoning.
I totally forgot about Marla. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into Mark and Isla's room at a minor soup tavern. Isla, you awake from your long rest, and where would Mark be at this time?
So is this after the soup?
Yes.
Okay. Mark would probably be sitting in like a chair in the corner. Honestly, if waiting for Isla to like wake up. Or is this like right before bedtime?
I think this is I think Isla long rested, which is 8 hours for Isla. Is it 8 or is it 6? Someone is 6. Maybe that's Clud. And I think you guys got to the tavern around 1-ish. So this would be at least like 9 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, I bet Mark would he'd be in a corner reading up on a book. And like every time like Isla would snore, he'd like check up on her, be like, "Oh, what? Is she awake?" Nope, and then back to the book. Doing some reading.
Okay. All right, Isla, I leave it in your hands as you awake from your long rest.
Oh god, I'm tired. Yeah, let's just say Isla said that. Okay. Isla is just gonna like get up and just rub their eyes and just scan the room and notice Mark there. And just like quickly like Isla was tired before, but now Isla is like very aware of where they are. They're like, oh shit. Oh, right. I forgot we were sharing a room. Damn.
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Yeah, I feel so much better. Who knew a long rest could actually help you?
You slept all day.
Really?
You must
What
have
did
been so tired.
Yeah, I guess yesterday night's stuff. The party was so crazy last night. Am I right?
Yeah, right. Well,
What did I miss?
Well, you haven't eaten in a while. But there's soup downstairs. We
Alright.
also went to the lighthouse during your nap.
Oh? How was the lighthouse?
It was pretty not so haunted, but I got a really good view.
Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk?
I actually snapped some photos on my phone. Do you want to see it?
Oh yeah, sure. And Nala just like sits up and just like pats the space beside them. Come here.
Mark slides a bookmark into the book and closes it, puts it on the table. He pulls out his spell phone. And there you go. You see him fidget with the lock screen a little bit. Oh, there you go. All right. And then he looks for that photo of above the lighthouse when he was up there. He took some photos.
Oh, not bad. You know, I didn't think that you'd actually be good at taking pictures, but I guess all that training from the Spell Talk video filming really helped you.
Right. Well, really, I was just worried about losing my phone and how windy it was.
Oh yeah, it must have been really windy up there, geez.
Yeah. But yeah, we just kind of walked around the place with a guide, and there's a lot of noises kind of replaying.
Noises?
Yeah, just
Hey,
like little fake spooky noises, like a scream.
Oh yeah, just like to get people, a little bit scared.
There was also a wolf's howl. Reminded me of you.
Really? Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh man. But it was fake. There were no real wolves there, were they?
Oh, well, maybe it's good you didn't go. I wouldn't want to see you so bummed out.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll see wolves another time. Yep.
Oh, of course.
I have never seen a wolf before. Nope. Nope. I mean, I
Mm.
have. No.
Well.
Anyway. How's that soup?
Oh, it was pretty good actually. Well, it's pea soup. But the nice little lady who made it, served it up pretty. I would say she was really happy to serve it. So I think you should try it out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hungry now. Is there soup available right now? What time is it again?
Well, we could always check it out. I can step out of the room for you to change.
I don't think they brought any change of clothes anyway.
Are they like asleep fully clothed?
No one brought any bags for an overnight stay, so
Yeah, so we're just staying in our
Isla's
same
still in
clothes.
clothes from work.
Yeah, Isla still has their apron from work.
Oh
It's
my
not
goodness.
on, but it's folded like next to them because Isla
Oh.
just came with that on. Sorry, what time was it again?
Like
It's
9
about
o'clock.
9.
Yeah.
Like 9 o'clock. Would they be serving soup at this time? Like, is there anything around the room that says when they stop serving soup or something?
Well, I don't know, but soup is in the name of the place, so they better be serving soup this late.
Well, I wouldn't want to disturb them if they're sleeping or something. Or one second.
Well, Isla, just think about what they could also have there. Maybe some spices? Oh, some cheese? You could top off the soup anyway.
I would like that, but I also don't want to, get in the way of people that are trying to sleep. I mean, we can check it out. We can check it out, but like if they're not there, then I'm not gonna push for someone to serve me. I don't want to be that kind of customer.
Oh, I understand. I guess
You
I
don't
just...
work in the food biz. You don't work in the food biz, Mark. You just don't understand.
Yeah, I just... I worry sometimes. I just want to make sure you're eating.
Oh, I eat. It's okay. It's all good, man. I eat.
Okay. Well, just let me know when you're ready.
So Isla just gets up and just walks towards the door. Let's just go now. Let's get it over with. Where are the
Alrighty.
others?
You might want to fix, and Mark points to his head. You got a little bit of bed head.
I don't get bedhead. My head's silky soft. Trust.
Right, as Mark's looking at that, like, cowlick.
Not trust.
I would say, like, Mark opens the door. Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else that anyone else in the party would like to do or talk about before leaving their rooms and reconvening with the rest of the party?
No. No, never mind. I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Marek and Isla, you come downstairs. You find the tavern completely empty, except for Evan, who's sitting on at one of the tables reading, looking through their phone. There is a bowl of soup that has been prepared. It is sitting under a heat lamp, and there is a note next to it.
Oh, shit. Isla just quickly greets Evan and then goes to read the note.
It says for room 113, or whichever room you guys were at.
Oh, that's for me.
Oh,
No.
well, that's really nice of her to think of you.
Thank goodness. I was actually kind of getting kind of hungry.
I knew it.
Is there anything that Isla can, like,
There
decorate their
is
food
like a
with?
condiment section, and you see
Mhm.
like a bunch of different sauces and spices available.
Let's hope. And Isla just like grabs one of each. Isla doesn't know what some of these are, but I was gonna give it a try. And Isla just sits down with the condiments and just like rips them open. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's just pour the whole thing of that. And Isla just takes out like some little measuring spoons they carry around. Just get like a certain a certain measurement of certain ones and just puts them in and just mixes it all into the soup and takes a little taste. A little bit more of this. Okay, there we go. And I'll
Did
just
you have a good
start.
sleep then? You turn and you see that Evan put his phone down and is staring in both of your directions.
Had a really good sleep. It was hard coming here and then after work and after having a really long night, but I got some good soup.
Right. Well, you see, Isla, could we maybe chat and...
Oh,
There's just some things with, like, you know, that, Jake dude.
but right now my soup.
Oh, we can chat. Over soup, you know. Perhaps, Mark can stay, you know. It's fine.
Oh, okay. It's okay for Mark to stay here.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
some things happened while you were gone. I'm not sure if they said.
Okay. Is Mark sitting down or what's the man doing?
Mark was he didn't sit in his booth yet. He was watching Isla interact with the soup, and then sat down once the conversation started.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, I'm listening.
So Evan just like leans in and kind of says in like a hushed tone. Right, so like Jake has a demon?
That's what Fluffy is? You know
Or
what? I never
something?
really connected the dots.
Like, I've had an experience, kind of not necessarily the same, similar, and it was like, you know, not good. And it's giving me some kind of like PTSD right now. So,
Oh. Have you... Oh, you can't even talk to Drake because then Fluffy will hear too.
freaking me out a little bit, you know?
Yeah, it's totally understandable. Do you need to go back? Do you not want to stay near Jake or something?
Oh, no. I'm staying here. I don't trust the dude. And so, you know, in case anything needs to happen, I've got some experience with this kind of stuff. So if things go bad, it's not going to be good for Jake Fluffy.
And are you sure you're sure that Fluffy is a demon?
Don't know, but you know, I had to have my demon exorcised. It was not a pleasant experience. My priestess was able to help me through the whole thing at my religion sect thing, you know.
Yeah. Well, I do know Jake wants to get rid of Fluffy.
Like, get rid of, or like...
Well, from what I hear, he just wants to be separated from Fluffy. Before he didn't have Fluffy. He just doesn't want Fluffy in him anymore, from what I understand.
Oh, well, then this is good. Okay, I guess crisis averted, but... just
makes me nervous, you know.
That makes sense. Do you think we should talk to Jake about this? Or
I
we know that
Fluffy's
people
gonna
is
hear,
listening.
so like I just don't trust
Yeah.
anything, but just want to let you all know, and wanted to talk to you before I talk to Cloud, because I know you and not really everyone else, so yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting us know. What do you think about that, Mark? What do you think we should do?
Like, Jake seems okay, but you know, if things go bad, things can go very bad. Yeah.
Well, I only just met you recently, Evan, but I say that we gotta make the best of the situation that we've got, so let cooler heads prevail, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I've just had a lot of experiences with, you know, dark things. No, not a lot.
Mark puts his
Experiences
hand
at
on
all?
Evan's shoulder.
But, you know, yeah.
Mark tries to put his hand on Evan's shoulder as, like, Evan is stuttering. You're like, I understand. I've seen some stuff myself.
Alright.
It'll be alright. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
that was
nice.
such a weird thing for me to say.
Yeah,
Oh,
why is that?
no. You're... It's comforting.
Right. Well, I'm sorry about that. And Mark just kind of, like, puts his hand behind his neck.
Isla, is he flirting with me?
I don't know. When he said he wasn't flirting with me, he pronounced an oath to me, so I don't even know what counts as flirting for
Oh,
him.
shit. That's some dedication. Wish I could get some
Sorry.
of that, but, love life's never really worked out for me. It's, people don't trust my type.
Oh.
Well,
I'm sure
I think
you'll
it's all
find
about.
someone, Evan.
I think it's just about getting, opening up with someone and finding people that accept you, right?
Yeah, that's the hard... that's the hard part.
Yeah.
He kind of just like laughs and points to like his eyes, which are like fully white, and then they'll flash black and then change back to white.
Whoa. Mark's eyes would, like, go wide and then, like, shrink back down.
I guess it's hard to find someone when you're a changeling. Which is odd, but... But don't worry, Evan.
yeah, that-
Find somebody.
I'm also gay, so that's a bit of a extra hard part, you know? Found some pretty good, you know, friendly werewolves in that. But still not easy.
Yeah.
Are you laughing at me?
I had something in my throat.
Sure.
I am so sorry about that, Evan. Mark, why would you do that?
I mean, would have
He's
made my night if, you know, you were open. Mark's rather handsome. I get it.
Oh, really? Aw, stop.
All right. Well, where's everyone else?
Well, it's 9. So I think they're in their rooms. But we can check. I mean, we can shoot them a text, tell them that we're down here. They can meet us here for a chat.
Out of character, have we discussed what our plans were last session?
Not officially, no. And also, would Evan and Clud would have exchanged numbers, perhaps?
Blood would have done it as soon as they had the opportunity to, because I imagine they would have checked on Evan after helping out at the soup kitchen, just because they were a little bit worried after the whole thing with Fluffy and
Yeah, he would have probably just seemed like a little freaked out, but you know, quiet to
But yeah,
himself.
they would have exchanged numbers for sure.
So he'll just shoot you a text. Hey, I'm downstairs with like Isla and Mark. M-A-R-K.
Would Evan have given me his last name?
Probably not.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, so just go as Evan, Isla's friend in the context. In the
That's
contact
crazy.
list.
Evan isn't even his own person. Cool.
Yeah. Evan or Club would briefly just reply to Evan, being like, "Oh, okay, on my way." Thumbs up emoji. And we'll come bimbling down at the earliest convenience. And we'll probably stop off and get Jake as well if he's in his room.
Would Jake be in his room?
Yes.
Knock, knock, knock.
Jake, the robot's here.
Hello?
Jake, it's me.
Who's me? You're Jake?
Not quite. It's Clud. We're all meeting
Oh.
downstairs for that little thing that we were gonna do, I think.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll be out there in a second.
Okay. Clud will just Club will just carry on down the hall and down the stairs. They're on the first floor, never mind. Club will just go to the hall with everyone.
What time is it?
9
at the
p.m.
moment? Okay, it is 9 p.m. Okay, well, yeah, Jake gets up out of bed, and he hates his life now. He walks to the door and then
Shut, I think we're cooked.
It's time to have fun with the people. Yeah. It's time to have fun.
Oh God, please not this. And Jake starts walking out the door, down the stairs to meet up with everyone.
What's good, gang? How we all feeling?
Well rested.
Feeling good,
Must-
feeling good.
You definitely needed the rest, Isla, that's for sure. You looked like a zombie, if you will.
Thanks for the compliment. Thanks a lot. As if I don't already feel bad about how I look. First it was the bedhead for Marek, now it's you saying that I look like a zombie.
No, I'm saying you did when you had no sleep, Isla. You look fine now.
Oh my goodness.
I actually think it kind of suits you. The hair, I mean.
Mark's like doing a thumbs up behind Isla.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're all here. Does anybody else need to catch me up on anything that I
Oh,
was told about the lighthouse. And that's
were you told about why we're meeting up here? And where we're going?
No, I just came down here to eat my soup,
Soup.
which I'm done with now. But
How was it?
after adding a few things, it was very nice.
I can't say that. That's really good. It kind of it looks really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, you know how Jake, our newfound best friend, if you will,
Mhm.
is looking for the Splitstone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we found a secret passage in the lighthouse.
Oh?
Yeah. So, well, we didn't really plan that far ahead. We just said we'd come back later.
That sounds like the usual, like what we usually do, yeah. So I'm thinking I want to go back now.
Yeah.
But isn't it closed now?
That's a good question. Can Clud do a little spoogle, if you will? Or
Sure.
check one of the infos they got?
As you're spoogling, you find that the every hour on the hour tours end at 6 p.m. And there is a night tour which occurs at 11 p.m., which is only once for the whole night.
Well, Isla, after a quick spoogle, if you will. No, it's roughly like 9-ish, right? So we'd have to wait like a few hours. But they do a night tour that we could, get in, slip down to the basement, or we could break in. But like quietly and not really breaking, more just entering. We shouldn't break things here. This place is really nice, despite.
And
some
knowing
things.
them, they charge us a lot.
Well, I'm actually rather good at breaking in. Just don't say it to anyone else.
Oh. Sorry, 1 second.
Evan will kind of just say, and from his pocket, you see him pull out some lockpicking tools.
Ooh. Now, that's a really good skill to have. I think you fit right. I think you fit really well with us, Evan.
I just lose my keys all the damn time. It's rather inconvenient, so I figured I'd pick up a new skill.
Do you have what the kids at the university call ADHD, or perhaps autism, Evan?
What's that?
Well, ADHD is basically, attention deficit. You kind of jump from topic to topic a fair bit.
No,
you
I've just had a pretty shit life.
Oh. Clud just kind of becomes a little bit
He
quieter
just kind
now.
of chuckles a bit to himself.
Well,
But
I'm sorry.
having a weird ADHD diagnosis probably would have sounded better. I'll use that next time.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, Clud's just a little bit speechless.
Sorry, did I say the wrong thing? I'm not really
No,
great at making friends,
That's
I
what
already-
I'm saying.
I already consider you a friend. It's okay, Evan.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
sorry, I'm just
Right, so I made some friends today, and a half boyfriend. I'm kidding.
Wait,
And he
what?
kind of like looks to Marek.
Who, me?
They have something special going on.
I thought Isla
Nah.
was bad, but
Mm.
Wait, what happened just now?
Evan does a smooch in the air, like blows you a kiss,
Oh, okay.
and gives you a wink, and then he looks to Clud.
No, I'm just kidding.
oh, okay. Sorry,
Mark's-
Go.
Mark's frozen for a second and goes, oh, ha, and is laughing nervously. Well,
Right. That makes sense, Evan. Yeah.
I think we should talk about our next move. Wouldn't you guys agree?
No. Yes. Sure.
Entering.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom. That's my next move. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Nice.
See you
move.
soon.
Enjoy.
And he
Soon,
goes
are you
down
gonna-
the-
Are you gonna visit him in a
Sure.
bathroom too? Soon. Soon is crazy.
Oh my god. What the heck?
Yeah, I was just eating this up.
I know, it's
Oh.
Mark's turn to have pretend partners now. Just like...
So, is Jake present?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just very
Well-
quiet at the moment.
It's just
why
us
do
in the room as far as we can tell,
Yes.
right? Mark pulls out a scanner thingy. The section one for scanning for bugs and stuff. And he wants to scan the room.
All right, you click the device and it sends the laser to scan the room. Within the area that you are sitting in, no odd devices are detected, except in the corner there is a security camera,
Okay.
which is pointed one at the door and one towards like the booth cashier area.
Okay. Is like, if he's still sitting in the booth, he would like scooch in. It's like, all right, come, let's gather.
At least let's make to dinner first. Flood will kind of just waddle over and sit down opposite Mark.
Yeah, I would just like scooch in a little bit and just like, yeah, just sit there.
Evan will like hurry back and then just kind of slides in wherever there's room, probably next to Clud or something.
Yeah, bestie.
All right.
You coming, Jake? You gonna?
Is there enough room for Jake?
You could squeeze in on the Marla side or on the Clud Evan side if you wanted to sit, since they're all sitting at a booth. You could also pull up a chair and sit at the end of the table.
You gotta pull up a chair.
You
Okay.
could stand and stare at us.
I'm gonna pull up a chair and I'm gonna sit on it. Reverse cowgirl.
Yeehaw.
Cinema.
Okay.
Peek.
Well, we have to find a way to, discover the split stone. There was something in the lighthouse that we found that was a little peculiar, right?
It was a door.
There was a door?
It was a
Yeah,
door.
the one that Jake said was a minute past midnight.
Hold on. Let us go over this real quick. Hey Isla, good question. What time does a new day start?
At 12? 12 a.m.?
Okay,
go-
that doesn't make any sense.
If you go by the 12-hour format, but if you go by the 24-hour format, it'd be 100.
Are you saying my mother is wrong?
I'm saying your mother doesn't know exactly what she might be talking about.
The day starts at 12:01.
Maybe in like, maybe she meant that in like a metaphoric kind of way. Maybe not in
Actually-
a factual kind of way, but it's beautiful nonetheless.
Actually, it would be about 60 minutes elapsed since the next day.
Where did you say you were from, Jake?
Did I say?
I don't remember.
I think so.
You just. I don't know. You just don't seem really from
You
here.
don't seem like
That's
you're
what-
around these parts.
You don't seem around these parts.
I'm not. I'm not.
Well, that ain't good.
I'm just from a different country.
Oh, which?
But in that
Pathana.
Pathana?
Athana?
Yeah.
No, I'm not entirely sure about Athana's time customs, but at least in Andorra, a new day starts at 12 a.m. or 100.
Pretty sure it's like a universal thing.
I'm really sorry, Jake, but like I really would have liked to agree
Well,
with you here, but I
let's
fear
just-
I can't.
How about we just get there before midnight, and you guys can place a bet on it right now?
Money, you say?
Well, not necessarily money.
Ooh.
A voucher for maybe free soup. I don't know.
Wait, I just realized, Mark, that's actually really smart, right? Because the tail.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, not about the voucher. I'm not really sure what you're on about there, but yeah, before midnight. The tale did say something about if we get there at the wrong hour, then we're gonna find things that aren't very good for us, for mortals or something.
Well, good thing we're not all mortals. No.
Huh?
Well,
Oh yeah.
seeing as we have someone with a particular set of skills, Mark kind of makes a hand gesture and directs it to Evan. We should probably not have any problem getting in, but we do have to be quiet.
Ooh, he can help him into that.
Oh, yeah. Don't mention it.
Evan
So,
kind of just
if we-
says and then kind of stays quiet.
I love you, Evan. You're so pookie coated. Sorry, that's Isla language.
He gives you like a little finger heart.
Yay!
Thought I ain't all that.
That's how I look.
It's listen, Mark. It is Isla coded. I feel like this language model the professor put into me has really changed the way I speak. It's quite something.
Well, perhaps it could make it easier for yourself to disguise as one of us.
That's very true. Anyways, getting off topic, right? Evan could get us access to the lighthouse just before midnight, and then we can put in the very cool door combination just before, and then we can enter. Just
Well,
in case. You never
How
know.
far from town are we from the lighthouse?
A club will pull out like the map image that they took a picture of on their phone.
I think it was like a 10 to 15 minute bus ride, but if you walk, it would take longer.
So, like, Mark, I don't know if you remember, but the bus ride was about like 10, 20 minutes, right? And obviously that's by a bus. Unfortunately, none of us have wheels, so to speak.
We don't have brooms.
No,
So
we
I
don't
don't
have
think
broom
our
license.
license. Change.
So we can walk there, and I doubt buses would be going on at this time. So by the time it takes us to like walk from here to there, it'll probably take just under an hour, maybe. A hour.
That sounds about right.
So we could leave like just before 11.
Yeah. That sounds good with everybody.
Sounds good to me.
I got
I
my rest.
say,
I'm all good.
well, I hope you prepared some pretty good spells, Isla.
I mean, surely nothing bad will happen.
I mean, if we get the fake hauntings again, I guess that's like the worst that could happen, right?
Well, best not dwell on it, but just
Or
be
we
ready
have
for
to-
anything.
Or you have to talk to that girl again.
Hey, Lexi was nice.
She had no emotion. It was freaky.
I don't know. She looked like she was itching to get out of there.
Or she felt just at home.
Well, there's surely only one way to find out.
Lex?
Are you okay, Jake? You seem to be like catching a cold or something.
I'm just
Can Isla do an
just
insight check?
tired, you know?
Did you not rest?
I'm just tired, you know? It's like, it's one of those days where you just want to sleep and stuff, but you can't because you got a whole, like, splitstone to go do splitstone things and stuff.
Would 2
The
hours make a
stones.
difference?
Was it 2 hours? 3 hours?
Can Isla check if
no,
he's
2.
just tired with an insight check or if he's hiding something? Can I do that with an
Tori's on mute.
She's in the bathroom. Out
Oh,
of character.
okay.
She's in the bathroom.
Roll insight, roll insight.
Insight!
Because I was wondering why is her camera off on
No.
on stream? No, that makes sense, doesn't it?
What did you roll? What did you roll?
I got 16.
Ooh,
Is Torii actually in the bathroom? That's the real question here.
maybe if it's a good roll, Jake will say what, like, if they're actually tired or if they're playing something.
Like, would he have to roll for deception to see if he can hide it, or what?
I think, yeah, if it is a lie, they have to roll deception. How about that?
Yeah, is Jake actually tired? That's what Ali's trying to see. And if Jake is lying, then he'll have to do deception, and it has to beat a 16. Surely.
It could
We
be
just DM'd, guys.
a counter insight check. I don't know. I suppose it's up to Torii when she's back.
How do I?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when Torii comes back. If we
How do
roll
you guys
something,
make the rolls appear in there?
So you
just-
have to go to your character sheet. It's the book
On-
next to the 3 books on the right side,
Mm.
and then you'll see your character name,
Jacques.
Jacques, and then you
Jacques.
open it, and on the left,
Welcome back,
when you
Torii.
open it,
Oh,
you'll see
thanks.
like all the things on the left for you to roll. Hey, Tori.
Oh no, the character sheet on Roll20 is not done.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
to use the
D&D
D&D
Beyond.
Beyond one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can
So
just, you can just put it
we
there.
should catch her. We should catch her up on what you missed just now.
Oh, okay. So
The
I was
wireless
just saying
headset?
that Jake was saying he was tired, but Isla think there's something more to that, and Isla wants to see if he's just tired or if he's like hiding something. But
Did you roll insight?
I rolled insight and I got 16.
I'm gonna have Jake roll either deception or persuasion and not say what you rolled, but say what the score is. Roll deception or persuasion. But you don't have to say which one. Just roll whichever one you think is correct.
Nat 20.
Brother!
Get trolled.
You, by what Jake is saying, something may seem to be off, but you're not picking up any facial cues or anything like that. Jake, he's just sounding a little odd, perhaps.
I'm tired.
It's normal.
This is
He's
also,
not
like the
bad.
first day you've met Jake, so you don't know him that well.
Yeah. Surely
Jake's
he's
just
okay.
kooky.
Surely he's okay. And
Well-
Isla just continues listening in on what the others are saying.
Well, I think it's a good plan then. If we like leave just before 11, get there just before 12, and then we can
Yeah, just leave
Yeah.
it over there, just
Yeah. It's okay, Jake. Once we explore, you can go bed.
Yeah, I like go bed. I'm gonna go bed, yeah. Exploring, though, that's the good stuff.
The what? I'm sorry?
This exploring is the good stuff. The good stuff. But you never know what's gonna happen on those places. Anything can happen, really. I mean, we could fight everyone, and just whatever. It's fine.
We should be prepared for anything.
Let me be prepared.
And Claude specifically looks at Isla and Marek when they say this. Because anything could happen.
Surely we'll be fine. Surely.
Be prepared.
Marek furrows his brow and puts on a sober face and nods at Cled. Well, meeting adjourned.
Jake gets up out of the chair and immediately slams to the ground.
Sir?
Mark tries to peer
Isla
over.
just runs
Evan pulls
over to
out
try to help
his
him up.
dagger.
Quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. He's asleep.
Oh, he's asleep. Back up.
Should we move him?
Just move away from him. Now
No,
just like
it's good. Hey, you're fine. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna get up real quick. Just gonna get up. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Evan, put the dagger away. But it's fine. Just everyone be chill.
Isla just like make sure to push the
No.
others back. Fluffy, why are you here? And where? What's going on with Jake?
Actually,
Jake's here. He's just sleeping.
you see
he's
Evan
sleeping.
pull out like a pistol.
Whoa!
Whoa.
He
Whoa,
carried.
Evan, put the pew pew away. It's fine.
Whoa, cowboy. Claire's just gonna gently like place a hand on Evan's shoulder, considering they're stuck in the roof just now. Hey, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Keeping this here, just in case.
Nope, but you can put it away.
I understand why you're nervous, but if anything happens, we'll be here to protect you, okay?
I can protect myself. That's why I have this.
Not to hurt anyone here.
You pinky promise?
Which one's the pinky?
And Ella just like looks at the hand. This one, the smallest finger other than the thumb, which is this one, and I'll point at their thumb.
Fluffy takes off his shoe and gives her the pinky toe.
Oh.
Promise.
Okay, Mark, you give him a pinky promise, and Ella just like pushes.
You already had your pinky up. No.
No, you got it. I believe in you, Mark.
Mark's in the booth, so like, your problem.
Man.
Okay,
You know what?
So while I'm here, I might as well tell you guys, yes, Jake wants to get rid of me, but he doesn't want to kill me. So that means something, right?
That's a good sign, I suppose.
I don't blame him. You're pretty
I just want to know why I'm the way I am. No, I feel like I'm a cool person. Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thing about duckies. That's pretty cool.
I don't think you're alone in that
Can you
feeling,
see
honestly.
one of those? I want to see one. I want to touch one.
Do you want to eat it? Like eat the duck?
No. Maybe. No. Does it taste like beef jerky?
Yeah.
Then maybe.
It does? Cled's like genuinely asking that question. Duck tastes like beef? Jerky?
It's all meat, isn't it?
I don't know, but anyway, I'm here while Jake is sleeping, and I'm not gonna hurt you.
Are you a demon?
I don't know.
Right, so I'll keep my pistol right here, thanks.
Claude's hand's still just on Evan's shoulder, like not like a lot of force, but just kind of there enough, so almost acting as like a ground, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. Just kind of
It's
gentle.
just for defense.
shoulder.
You don't gotta worry about anything.
Okay, how can I prove that I'm not gonna hurt you guys or I'm not a bad guy? Thing.
You can't.
I suppose it's just a long process of learning to trust one another.
Well, I mean, this isn't my fault because Jake should have told you guys that at nighttime he usually falls asleep at like 8,
Well,
whatever time that is. But that's when I get to play.
Yeah,
Well,
he
I mean-
did tell me that before, yeah.
it's not like you're choosing to be in that body, right? You're just riding along with Jake.
Used to be in this body. Look at it. Look at it. What are these things?
He lifts up his shirt and points at his nipples.
What the hell are these? They don't do anything.
Well, it looks like you have all the motivation to find this split stone, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure, like, before I turned into this, I was just so handsome and, you know, what those the girls call cute.
Well, even
I
if there
think
was a
cute
before.
is to be honest.
I must say, you are pretty curious.
You said cute?
I
call
said
me cute?
curious.
Curious. Yes,
Well,
I'm curious.
well, it's just the duality of you and Jake. It's
That's a big word.
oh, right. Sorry, I'm into brain stuff.
Duality.
Right.
Definition, please.
Oh, well, it's where you and Jake are sharing one body, and
Or you like
that
take
must
it
have
over,
mental-
you know?
Huh?
Like take over the body?
I mean,
Does that make me a bad guy?
No!
I
It's
mean,
I
you
thought,
were
like-
talking about killing things.
But like, I'm like protecting him while he's asleep because you guys are like, you know, so vulnerable.
This is true.
Like, if anything, he should be thanking me. Because he's weak.
Surely not. I mean, he spent all that time exploring. He should be able to do some stuff, right?
I mean, having to live with a second mind in his head, that just sounds like it would take a lot of guts and a lot of strength. I think you're underestimating him. He's doing all the walking anyways.
He thought the day started at 12:01.
You could hardly blame a guy from... Where was he from again?
Ethana.
Yeah.
He's from Ethana. Merc. He just said this. How could you forget?
Right, well, a lot's just happened.
He tries his best, okay?
Did he tell you the time where he was trying to chase a cat and he broke his ankle?
I don't think Jake would want you to be telling us all of this.
Yeah, one time he was doing the dishes and he dropped a plate and got so scared that he ran away. Because the noise was too loud. But what do I know? I'm just here. But anyway, can we go to that scary room thingy that you guys were talking about and like open the door and maybe just send me in there and we can go have some fun?
Send you in there.
Yeah, no, like, I'll go check it out make sure
No,
everything's cool.
we're going to check
And
it
like
out.
kill everything, right? That's
maybe-
what you want to do.
Do what?
You want to kill everything?
Kill who?
Everything?
Uh,
You like killing?
is it killing if I say sorry when I do it?
Yeah.
Is it what if it's only 60%?
Yes, this is why I'm gonna keep my pistol right here. And the sooner we can split them up, the better.
Split who?
That's what you
Well-
wanted, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a good point. Well, we have a little over an hour to burn, so, Isla, is there anything
Evan's
else you'd
gonna-
like to do?
Do an insight check. Can you roll a persuasion or deception for Fluffy, please?
Eight.
Ooh.
Okay, I got a dirty 21.
Oh,
So I'll just message you some questions. Sorry, proceed.
Mark pulls out a pad and pencil and mutters the words fascinating, and he's writing stuff down.
God, what a nerd, I love him. Well, we could always go down, like, early and then just hang about for the hour, because... I mean, it's all well and good being on time, but being early is probably better. Just in case anything stops us on the way.
Well, I suppose you do have a good point.
You can just wait outside until near about the time. But
Who's waking him up?
Wait, you gonna try to wake him up?
well, Fluffy's in control. You just can't speak to anyone if we pass anyone, but
What's wrong with me talking?
I think you'd scare people who don't know about you.
Oh, here,
Oh.
let me see if I can change those. Let me see real quick.
So,
Is Fluffy
Yep.
mumbling or is
Okay,
that
do it.
Michael? Okay.
Nope, that's
That was fluffy.
Okay. I'm just sorry, I was confused.
But Evan, Claude kinda squishes their hand a little on his shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd really be able to have that out while we're outside that much just now.
Oh, right. I just put it in my pocket, see? And then you just don't see it, but I still got it. Definitely haven't done this before.
gotta keep
And
the Glock.
but
in
you
the
just see that he
pocket.
just like pockets it, but still has it aimed at Jake. Fluffy.
I'm sorry if this is stressing you out, Evan.
No, I just think this is the reason why I'm here.
well,
You
I'm not sure it'd be best to go in with Fluffy if we're not sure if Jake trusts them or not.
How about this? If we have to talk, I'll give Jake back his body.
Do you swear?
Yeah, let me try it.
What is it? Why am I here?
It's a miracle he's alive.
We were just talking to Fluffy and they woke you up.
Wait, what time is it?
It's been. That's a good question.
A little bit after 9.
Oh God.
Would it be all right if we went right to the lighthouse? We just got there a little bit early. Like, leave now.
Well, usually when I sleep, it's Fluffy gets his turn, so it's just, if he's being cool, I guess you guys could go with him. But if he's, being a psychotic maniac, you should probably.
What do we do?
I should probably get an energy drink or something.
Got it. We could get an energy drink on the way, just in case.
Oh, don't need energy drinks. Oh,
Yeah, so
boy.
does Fluffy turn into a psychotic maniac often?
Good question. Good question.
Good questions are being asked.
Usually it happens when we're like attacking people. Emotions are like, heightened. Or Jake passes out.
Yeah, or I pass out. Yeah, yep, it's usually what happens.
Huh. Well, hopefully it
But
won't come to
I
anything
can
like that.
say that he doesn't freely attack normal people unless they're a threat.
Yep, unless they're a threat. I won't attack unless they're a threat.
That's kind of reassuring. Surely it won't be any harm, right?
Oh, Jake's asleep again.
There he goes.
Well, I suppose no time's better than the present. Everybody ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
I don't need to grab anything. I'm free to go whenever.
Yeah, I think so.
I do need to do something on the way, though. But that doesn't require any detours. It just requires me being on my phone. So.
Right. Well, I'll be right back. Just gonna grab my book. And then Mark runs off and grabs the book and returns. Let's go.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
Fluffy pulls out Jake's phone and starts playing phone games. Temple Run, to be exact.
Ooh, forgot about that.
Flappy Bird.
Claude's just gonna kind of pat Evan's shoulder a little bit, just to ask them so Claude can get out of the booth. They're gonna take out their phone and text a special little someone.
Spooky. All right, so is the plan to go straight to the lighthouse? Or to wait? Just because I've heard a couple different things. I just wanted to clarify.
Go to the lighthouse and wait outside to, like, kind of just before 12.
Okay. So right now it's like maybe 9:30. So you got a couple hours. Do you want to go and wait there for 2 hours, or?
Wait, were we supposed to go and do the night tour or at 11?
No, we're just going to...
Or we're just going to break in with Evan?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, so we're just going to leave now, wait kind of in the vicinity until like 11:50, presuming it would only take 10 minutes to kind of break in and go down to the basement, but maybe a bit more time. If that makes sense.
Well, perhaps we could find a way to sneak in from above.
Ooh, like the thing you went through.
Exactly. Pilot, you'd be able to see it at night. That sight.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'll just turn into a bird then? I'm kidding.
Well, that's
Can
pretty
any
neat.
of you guys do that?
You can turn into a bird.
I don't get any wings, but I can
wish.
fly.
I can climb like a spider. Someone can like hang to my back as I climb.
That's pretty cool.
Lighthouse.
All right, so you guys all head out to the lighthouse. There are no more buses running towards that direction. All of the other buses just have a general loop which go to the regular main bus station. And so you will either need to walk or call like a specialty ride, which in these parts can be rather pricey. There are some like pedicabs as well. But you see as you exit one pedicab that's kind of like a party pedicab. And so the person who's riding in the front like a bicycle, you see the rest of the people sitting in the back and they're all drinking like beer.
I forgot those exist.
It's a pedicab. Oh! It's like the bike that pulls the thing. I get it now.
Yeah, there's a lot of those in Peru.
Are there any vending machines on the way?
There's a few outside, I'd say.
Mark
Like
would buy an
gas on
energy
the way.
drink. Just in case, Mark get an energy drink and put it in his backpack.
Evan's kind of just like walking behind Jake Fluffy the entire time.
I was just making sure to keep an eye on Evan, just staying by him just in case. Wouldn't want anything to happen.
These legs don't like to move very much.
All right.
Jake, you need to work on your legs.
Okay, so you all go ahead and head towards the marina. You can go you go straight down, and on your way you manage to find a couple of different vending machines, some with snacks, some with drinks, and you head down the main road. There is an area down here where there is like a bar over here by the military marina where you can kill some time, different spots where you can sit on benches along this route as well. And we're just gonna fast forward to like 11:30. If that works for everyone.
Yes.
You make your way over to the Tower of Stars, and head over on the side, trying to avoid people. If you would like to do this and avoid people and be stealthy, I would like for everyone to roll stealth checks for me, please.
Still. Okay.
Guidance, just in case.
16.
Magical guidance. Wait, I want to re-roll that.
That's 20, guys! Oh my goodness! With the
Evan
one
rolled a
for
2, but a total of 12.
Oh
my goodness.
Holy shit. What the fuck's... Holy shit.
Plus
Sorry,
10
that
still.
didn't clock with me for a second. What the
Roll
fuck?
D20 and keep it.
Stealth.
Okay. Alright, Mark got a 15. Do you have disadvantage, Clyde?
Yeah, I could just...
Okay,
Restore
25.
balance?
25.
No disadvantage? Can we remove the disadvantage with Mark's restore balance?
Sure.
Yes.
Do we to roll again, or is it just going to use the first?
No,
Result?
we'll use that first. We'll keep the 20. So we have
Yay.
a 22, a 16, a 15, a 20, and a 25.
Guys, we stacked.
Whew.
All right, so better. The low score is 15. You manage to go around like this little edge of the peninsula, avoiding all of the different people and tour groups. Perhaps you go in this direction on one of the trails while everyone takes the main trail to leave after the night tour. As we approach midnight, you see the gentleman from before who sold you the tickets exit the lighthouse, lock up, and head down the road. What would you all like to do?
So how far are we from the entrance right now? Because isn't there like a building in front of the fort?
Well, we just saw the ticket keeper leave and lock up. So I'd
Okay.
say we're probably pretty close.
Already on that like bit of island.
Ah, sorry, that was me.
My markings! No!
That's alright. Move to map layer. It's okay. Good.
I
Hell
apologize.
yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to move this. I would say that you guys are probably over here while they're locking up, so they're not really paying attention to you, if that makes sense. And
Okay.
as they leave, you manage to kind of swoop around to wherever. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't delete it.
That's me, Torii. So.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are somewhere nearby.
And we've just seen the person leave. Or the ticket master leave, if you will.
Correct. So I put the rest in your hands.
I think that's everybody. Do we go
Can we do-
above or below?
Can we do a perception check? Just double check.
Yes, whoever would like to.
Me with guidance, please.
Guidance. Well, I think probably below's the better idea. It's closer to the basement. So.
Is that a nat 20? No, it's a
that's
19.
dirty 20. Yeah,
Okay.
Aw.
but the guidance is 21. Just saying.
All right, yes. As you are looking around Isla, you do not notice anyone else in this vicinity.
Okay. Alright, so we're good. And I'm 99% sure that we're good. Isla says. We're still always at 1% because we can never be 100% sure, but we can be very sure.
Are you asking us to re-roll or roll perception too?
Oh, no, I'm just saying that, like, one can never be 100% sure. Just in general.
I understand. Well, I think it's time to risk it. So, I mean, we could go up through the hatch or break in through the front.
Through the front's closer to the basement. So.
You know,
Yeah.
this could have some security cameras.
That's why we have someone like Evan to pick things necessary, and I have really good eyes. Trust.
Marek would like to search for security cameras or anything of the sort.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. I will say, Isla, you definitely notice one as you get closer on the door, facing outwards for the front of the lighthouse.
Now it just like stops the group and just points at it before they get into its like vision, and just like the area. Careful, because there's one right there. Just be careful.
Do you reckon I could call in a favor? if you will, guys.
What could you call at a time like this?
The best gamer I know.
No.
Are you?
I got this.
You just see Evan's voice kind of change a little bit, or hear his voice change a little bit, and you see he will kind of squeeze his nose, and he shapeshifts into the man who sold you the tickets.
Oh.
Whoa.
Where'd Evan go?
Well,
That's
Evan's in
great.
front of us.
I'm right here.
That's not Evan.
Watch your back, Fluffy.
And you see Jake, not Jake, sorry, Evan walk up to the front door and kind of go off to the side, just checking around the area. And as he gets close, he pulls out a little lockpick set. I'm gonna roll for that. Yep, makes sure he makes it through.
Let's go, Evan.
All clear.
You hear him call from inside.
Suppose we should just do our best to avoid security cameras then. Layla, you can obviously see where it is. You can direct us.
Okay. Unfair. We're going inside the building, right? Wouldn't Isla have to do another roll? Or like perception?
Sorry, what?
Oh. Would Isla have to do a new perception roll if they're going inside the building now?
Yes.
Guys, I feel overcooked. I only did good outside.
All right. So, as you all approach, you see that there are arrows that are lodged in the cameras for the outside area.
Oh, peek.
Okay.
Damn.
And
it looks
as
like
you
you're
come inside, you just see Evan as himself holding a short bow.
Damn, Evan. That's really good work. Nice.
What you holding that for, buddy?
I couldn't really find the camera system, so just figured I'd pew pew.
It always comes in handy.
It'll be good for tonight, but I'd recommend getting the arrows before we leave.
Yeah, I'm just too short.
Oh, no matter. Mark's going to cast Fly on himself.
Dang,
Yo.
a spell? Just to get
How-
arrows?
Well, it lasts a while. 10 minutes. It could be useful.
Still a spell?
Can
What?
Clud offer like a high five for Evan?
Sure.
We'd appreciate it.
Evan's just kind of like looking around for a ladder or something or a chair to stand on while Mark is going to go get the arrows. And you just see him come out with like a small little step stool and just drops it, seeing you grab the arrows.
Here you go. As Mark's hovering
Oh,
above the
well,
ground.
that works. Thanks.
No problem. Just getting rid of evidence.
That is very important.
You say it very nonchalantly.
Oh,
I like where you're thinking.
Well, it's probably not the first time I've done this. And Mark
Just
moves
between
on.
you and me neither.
Oh?
aren't you a
Huh. Mark would like to lead the way up the lighthouse.
Down. We're going down the lighthouse.
Wait, down? Oh, we found the door down there. Okay.
Yeah,
that.
it was in the basement.
Yeah, knew that. Sorry.
Just climb to the top and go.
Whoa, wait, we're not going this way? Oh, now he's in the back.
Okay. So, all right. So, you all head down the stairs. The familiar room, is pretty much the same as you previously saw. As you all, descend the stairs, Isla, you see, that as everyone's going down the stairs, it smells like damp stone, and salt is like seeping through the cracks of the stone brick walls. As you kind of press your hand to the wall, it feels a little feels like humid, like there's some water droplets here, and it feels like someone is tapping on the wall. Boom, 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 boom.
I want you in my room. Let's go.
Is someone tapping in the room?
Not that you notice. As
Okay.
you get to the main room, you see that there is a variety of different memorabilia. For the lighthouse, there's different paintings. One which has like a ship with a cave in the distance. Different logbooks, dials, clocks, variety of different memorabilia, compasses, things like that.
Pretty ugly. Just kidding, no. It's very pretty.
It is really pretty, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's kind of a shame they've turned it into a whole like horror aesthetic.
As is life, they try to get money out of anything these days. Oh. Did you guys hear that?
What is happening?
I think it's a phone. An old-timey phone by the sounds of it.
Was there a phone in the artifact room?
Perception check.
I'd love to do a perception check. And if I fail, I'm just gonna beeline straight for the clock things. I can't remember the name. 1d20 plus 3. That's a 7!
No, you cannot tell. You hear a music box in the distance.
Just follow it. Surely we'll find a source of this, and nothing can go wrong.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
All right, Fluffy, let's go.
Yes. Let's go. Yeah.
I would say everyone can kind of tell that this music box is coming from a chest of drawers. Atop it is a compass, captain's log, an old lantern. Probably need to change the music, I think.
Far too happy-go-lucky. We need evil music.
Too whimsy.
All right. Yeah, so you managed to follow it to a chest of drawers. Would anyone like to open it?
Isla will like to open it after inspecting it.
Ooh.
Okay. Go ahead and give me either Arcana, Investigation, whatever you're kind of inspecting for.
Isla will like to do...
Michael, are you tapping?
No, actually, let's do Arcana. See if there's anything magical coming from the store. Arcana with guidance, please. Okay, 17 plus. What's with these ones? The whole guidance thing's having doing today is just been getting ones. This thing is rigged.
You can tell that there is some sort of magical objects in this area.
Guys, there are magical stuff in this area. Can I figure out?
You notice that it leads to the bottom middle drawer. And as you open it, you find a music box. You can tell that there is a powerful enchantment here.
Is it the same music box that was playing before?
Yes.
Okay. Alright guys, this music box is kind of magical, so I'm saying we should...
Did that just get played too?
Yes. You hear both in the room. I would like for someone who took the tour to make a history check.
Mark was on it.
What if you
If you remember, that's fine also.
Yeah, you should do it.
I should do it.
You got a 9.
I mean, I'll do it. Well, hey guys, remember what Lexi was saying?
Who's Lexi?
It was our tour guide.
Oh.
The one that Jake said, or said, was really. I can't remember the wording used. Not the point. But basically, as part of the tour, she basically, whenever we heard "Ring Around the Rosies," right? She basically. Yes, exactly. Whatever that was. It was like a ghost called Delilah. Yeah.
I wasn't scared.
You
Was
all
that
hear
you?
a voice from somewhere in the room.
Hello.
Hello,
Delilah, is that you?
I'm Delilah.
God, that is so weird.
You call Delilah weird.
That's not very nice.
That's not very nice.
Fluffy, that is not very nice.
Look,
It's not. I apologize.
Shit, we're gonna be cooked if we let Fluffy keep talking.
Hi, Delilah. How you doing? You were here a few hours ago. I see you
Yes,
being like...
I remember.
Where are you, Delilah? We don't see you.
Behind you.
Mark turns around.
As
Oh.
you turn around, you see a small ghost child fade into existence. The one you saw earlier, standing on the stairs next to Lexi. She has bangs. Her hair is in 2 braids by her side. She's wearing a long dress. And she is sort of like translucent with like a ghostly energy presence. So you can't necessarily see color or anything like that. But you see that she's wearing a darker sort of dress with a white collar.
Whoa. Wait. Are you a real ghost?
Hello? Are you my new friend?
Well, I mean, we could be, but friends gotta be nice to each other.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, they do.
I would like for someone in the group to make to roll a d4, please.
Jake,
That's
thank you for
basically a
volunteering.
guidance roll, guys. It's a guidance roll. Just saying.
Oh, you're pro at D4 rolls, huh?
Yup, trust. Ready? Boom. Boom, shakalaka. 3. That's better than 1.
That is better. Well done for being able to count. I'm so proud of
Yeah.
you.
It's 3 times better than 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
talking.
Hey, I felt that. Get on my body.
Huh?
But I just wanted to be friends.
No,
We,
not like that.
Delilah, we can't be doing that here now,
You
can
tried to
we?
possess me. We gotta get out of here.
That's not good.
I
Okay.
just wanted to be friends.
We can be friends, Delilah, but not like that.
That's not a very nice thing to
I
do to a
don't
friend, but
like that answer.
we can play hide and seek.
I would like for everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ah!
With guidance? Question mark?
No.
Oh.
Guidance is only for the things, for the skills.
Not this
Oh,
guy.
is it?
Yeah,
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Got 8.
14.
What was it? Wisdom?
Yes.
Ah!
Okay. This is really not great for the group.
No.
What is Clud's roll?
8.
Oh lord. Okay, so everyone except for Isla is frightened of this ghost for the next minute.
Is she blocking the only doorway out?
Get away from me! No, no!
You see Evan cowering backwards. So Delilah is in the center of the room. You are all on the side where the chest of drawers is, which is next to the dials that you need to access. And the passageway is next to you. She is between basically you and the exit that goes up the stairs.
But we're next to the dial.
Correct. And the
Well.
secret passage once you get the door open.
Yeah, Clud's a little bit scared of Delilah. They were a little bit jumpy when they were hearing ghosts in the
Bart casts
afternoon, but
Hee hee hee.
Art casts Intellect Fortress.
Around the rosy.
Lana, just say very
Uh,
enough, man.
Please stop saying that. Clud's just gonna kind of like fumble their way towards the dial.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. Can Clud set the dials correctly?
Yes. All right.
Because
You do
midnight
so,
there-
and the passageway opens. You see Evan immediately scramble through.
Guys, let's follow Evan. Let's just go. I don't want to be here.
Okay.
Mark would like to cast a spell.
I would like to kindly reprimand Delilah.
Intellect Fortress, right? Or is this something different?
Correct.
Okay.
He's going to cast it at the 4th level. So it affects one other person, and that will be Isla.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you managed to do this. But also this is just resistance to psychic damage and advantage on saving throws.
Right. So I feel like he would do that as like a jerk reaction to fear.
Okay, sounds good. All right, yeah, you cast it for you and for Isla, and so you have concentration up to 1 hour for this.
Okay, he stops flying then.
Okay. And then how is Fluffy reacting to all of this as well?
I got scared. But my legs won't work.
Be my
And my
friend.
eyes are closed.
Do you want to play a game with me?
Yes.
No,
Now have
Fluffy,
a
no.
guillotine.
Maybe I don't.
Fluffy, come on. Let's just.
Fluffy's running with everyone now.
Yeah, come on, Fluffy. Let's just go. Let's just. What will be the last one to go to make sure everyone is actively leaving?
Isla might be, to be honest, because everyone is frightened except for Isla.
Yeah, I was just confused, like, okay, ghost. We've dealt with worse things, but understandable, it's a ghost.
And Isla, as you are the last person, you notice that she doesn't try to follow you, but she just waves goodbye.
Isla waves goodbye back.
I'll see you soon.
Hey guys, what does it mean when someone says they'll see you soon?
The room is empty.
No, I was like saying that as we're walking into the next room.
Oh, huh?
Because that's what Delilah said.
No, I don't think she means anything by that.
Oh yeah, sure.
She's just a
Surely.
child.
All right,
Surely,
after
surely.
about a minute, the frightened condition fades.
Ah. She had nothing on me.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Can we like?
Gosh, can't believe you guys thought I was the crazy one.
Can we
Alright.
never talk to ghosts again?
Once
think
you
usually
are
goes-
inside the passage, it slopes downwards. It's dripping continuously with that salty moisture, similar to before, but here it's a lot thicker, and you smell it. It's more pungent. The walls are slick with this glowing bioluminescent algae, and there is a faint glow in the darkness further in. Does everyone have dark vision?
Mark does.
Oh, it is.
What does?
Evan does. It's under your
Wait,
passives: passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Was.
You're all in a new area. So we're going to be over here on the right part of the screen. As you continue down the pathway, further in, you see that it opens up into this mysterious cavern that you've been hearing about. You see below the lapping of the water and the waves against like the cave within. You see stalactites hanging like jagged teeth from the ceiling. The waves crashing outside echoes the cavern hauntingly. What would you all like to do?
If it wasn't for ghosts, this place would actually be kind of cute. I won't lie.
Can I do a new perception check?
Yes, please.
Mark would love to as well.
Okay.
Which
Yeah, let's have
one?
everyone go ahead and make perception checks.
Heck yeah.
With guidance, of course.
Evan doesn't really notice anything, maybe still freaked out by the ghost.
Roll 1d.
Okay, Isla has a 6, Mark has a 9, Evan with an 8, Jake with a 23.
Oof. Bless you.
Bless you.
I forgot to take my allergy meds today.
Thank you, Fluffy.
Yep.
Ow, my head. Okay. So yeah, most of you can just see what I described. Jake, you notice that Jake Fluffy, that there is further in over here, on this side and over on this side, the cave continues. But from where you are, standing, you would have to navigate over if you'd like to continue through the cave.
Hey guys, up to the left and the right, the cave continues. So you know.
Flying would have been so useful right about now.
And everyone should still have access to their characters, the icons. And let me know if you don't.
Could Clud activate
Here, I'm just gonna do this one because it'll be easier.
While they're
Oh my god.
doing it
Clud-
ahead.
Clint knows this.
Yeah, Clyde knows them.
Who does Clud know?
This was
He's like the lead agent.
it was someone. I
Right?
thought it was Matt's character from the one shot.
Oh, is that what it is?
All right. So yeah, this is what everyone sees. Evan doesn't really notice anything either. But yeah, if you'd like to make your way down, you see that this continues down here. And then you can also drop down from this little cliffside. It's a couple, like 3 feet drop.
Which cliffside? Are you talking about the one that's right close
Like
to us?
right
or,
here?
at the
Yeah,
end?
yeah. If you'd like to drop
Oh.
down there, or if you'd like to continue down.
We can see the slate, right?
Yes. No, you cannot. At some point, you probably would have been able to see it, but that would have been in the daytime.
Oh, okay.
Could
Mark
Clud
would.
activate arcane armor? Just anticipating maybe more ghosts.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Mark would like to climb down this little cliff.
Okay.
Where
Bam.
you
Yep,
going,
you easily
Mark?
do it.
Well, don't worry. I'll just flash you with my spell phone if we get too far. But
I will just fall. Let's all just stick together. You never know what's gonna happen.
oh, all right. Come down here.
Okay, Clyde, wait, y'all come too.
I mean, yeah, sure, but I mean, Jake found or saw a continuance over there.
Oh. Well, I suppose the person who could see best should figure out what's the better path.
And seeing as you probably can't climb back up.
No, you guys are on the right path. Yep, that looks great to me.
Oh,
Pardon?
Fluffy, right.
No, you
Okay.
guys are good. Yeah, no, let's keep going that way. Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
Plug will slide down with the rest then.
Okay. Mark starts walking along and looking at things of interest. He would like to, probably explore up here.
Okay. Yeah, this is like 1.5 feet up, so you managed to easily kind of climb up there.
Okay. Huh.
Um,
We're looking for
and
some
then-
sort of stone. Mark would just call out to the rest of the cave.
As you are climbing up, you feel a little pinch on your pants.
Oh.
And as you turn around, you see a crab that is skittered out from one of these little caves. And oh, it's not 20. It is going to pinch at your leg for 24 to hit.
It hits.
Oh, brother.
And you take 13 piercing damage.
Wow!
What the fuck?
Crap.
And I need you to
Listen.
make a dex saving throw, please.
Okay, dex saving throw coming right up.
That's one fucking.
17.
You save.
Yeah.
And we're gonna roll
Nice.
initiative.
That's some fucking
Against the
crab.
crab.
Holy
So,
shit.
yeah, as you are looking closer in, you see that there are these glowing runes that are emanating off of the shell of this crab.
It's magical.
Alright. So, Michael, you ready for combat?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, so initiative rolls from everyone,
God.
please.
God!
You're last, bro.
Obviously! Yeah.
Oh, 13.
What's good, bro?
I don't know which number this one is, so
Flirpin.
oh, it's 3. This is the slightly aggressive one. That's okay. All right. So, what is everyone's initiative rolls?
10.
13.
3.
3. Okay. I guess the crab will be going first with an 18.
Ah!
Huh.
Crab!
Mark's about to get fucking pinched to death.
Okay, so yeah, we have. Yeah, Evan got a 12. Okay. So, this crab is going to go ahead and attack Mark again. That is a 19 to hit
It hits.
and a 12 to hit.
Miss.
All right, so that is a 8 piercing damage. And I'm going to need you to make another dex saving throw.
Oh. Okay. Dex saving throw coming right up. It's 6.
Okay. You are grappled.
Oh, no.
Additionally, another one appears, and it is also going to charge and attack you. That is a 23 to hit. And a 13 to hit.
A miss.
15 piercing damage for this claw attack. Okay. Next up, Marek. It's your turn. At the beginning of your turn, you can escape the grapple because I am so nice today.
Oh, thank you.
So I will give you a chance to either do a dex or strength saving throw to escape.
Okay.
Your choice.
We will try a dex, and we are gonna keep. That's a 21, 30.
That saves. Yeah, so you can you escape and pull, like, while trying to jump up and down, you manage to pull your leg free. But yeah, these crabs are rather large. They are about a couple feet tall and 3 feet wide, just to give you all an idea size-wise. All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Oh, absolutely.
Escaping was an action. You still have a bonus action and movement if you can or would like to move.
Okay. So that was my action to get out, so I can't use disengage. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. No, not that. Mark is going to try to flee.
Okay.
So he's going to, let's see. He's going to run away from these crabs.
Will you be getting an opportunity of attack?
Yes.
Because I believe that you can flee if that was like an action, or are you just saying that you'd like to just run away?
Well, I just want to mention that I can't disengage.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is fleeing.
Gotcha. Okay, so
No
you'll be
attacking
taking
right now.
2 opportunity of attacks. One will definitely miss. The other one will hit with a 19. So that is a 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, but you are out of the way. And so you
Okay.
can use your full movement to run away. All right, Evan is up next. After that will be Cled. Evan, who probably still has his bow out from before, is kind of going to move over here to get a clear shot. Yep. Okay, so Evan is going to... Let me just double check. Sorry, I just want to make sure to see if he has double attack.
All good.
No, it does not. How odd. Okay, he will just shoot with a short bow for one of them. That is going to completely miss. And so I guess that no longer matters. But yeah, you see an arrow fly past and land like over here against this back wall. All right. Next up is Cled. And after Cled is Jake.
Whoa. Alrighty then. So how tall would you say?
This ledge is like a foot and a half.
Foot and a half? Cool. Oh yeah, I can see. Cled must have just see that Marge like screamed and ran away like a fucking Tom and Jerry character. I was just gonna go, oh, alright then. And we'll basically run up in his place. Just going up there. And then seeing the, what was it, 3 foot wide crabs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Pretty cool though, we'll admit. And we'll basically just go and punch.
Okay.
Hulk smash, if you will. Roll 1d20 plus.
Do you have to activate them first?
I activated my arcane armor, which activates them.
Okay.
There was a reason I specifically wanted to do it before.
Okay.
Or as standard. Does a nat 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
I should say I'm aiming for the one in Clod's left.
Goodness, I'm so sorry.
And does... Oh, good to know I'm on both spectrums today. Does a nat 1 plus 9 hit?
It does not. No.
Beautiful. Well...
Okay, well at least with the nat 20 you do get, for your second die roll is the crit nat.
Yeah, it's just...
so go ahead and roll for damage and then we'll just add that.
Cool.
Okay, so 13 plus 8, that'll be 21.
Hell yeah.
Nice. It's a decent amount of damage. You see that as you do this, you see the rune kind of crackle, and part of it fades. You see that there are 3 different encryptions? Not... You know what I mean. 3 different runes on these crabs. One of them fades away. The second is flickering. The third is strong. Okay. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I'd like to use my bonus action for defensive field just to get some temp HP.
Okay.
And that would be my turn.
All right, Jake, you are up. Isla, you are next.
So move up to 30 feet. God. Wait, my reach is how far? 5 feet. Oh, I'm chilling. Alright. So. Why? I go with I attack the same thing.
I fluff you.
Wait, is walking an action?
No,
An
you can
action?
move or before you attack, after you attack, whichever, it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, so we use the great sword. I just click the I click the hit one, right?
Yes.
Clicked it. 21.
Okay, that definitely hits. Do you have advantage on that one, or is it the next one? I think, or is it just once per turn?
No.
Okay. All right, yeah. 21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage. 12.
Okay. And then are you attacking red or blue?
Red.
Okay. Okay. You see...
Oh, I can attack twice.
Yes, you can. So yeah, you see the second rune that was flickering is now faded. And there's only one final rune on the right that is flickering now.
I can attack it again then.
Yep, go ahead and roll to hit.
26.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 again.
Another 12. Okay. Yeah, Crab is very badly hurt at the moment. You break off a couple legs as you do this, and you see the shell completely crack as well. Still managing to hold together somehow, but a great deal of force has been dealt. Okay, anything else on your turn?
Aha! Mr. Robot, do you see? It just hurt. We are the best. Look at that, Evan. We didn't miss.
All right, technically you only have 5 seconds to say all of that, but...
Yep, we did.
Okay.
I said it.
All right, Isla, you are up.
Okay, Isla would like to cast... Let's see, what was it again? Scorching Ray on the second level.
Okay.
And Drift real quick then. Scorching Ray, I'm forgetting how to roll for this. Oh my god. Oh, just a quick reminder. Does Alice still have a thing where like the next hit is like a max attack or whatever?
Wait, what?
Because remember, Isla found something and then Isla was given a few options. And
I don't remember
yeah.
what option it was.
Oh, well, Isla picked one, and I remember because I wrote it in really big words. It says max damage on the next attack spell.
Okay, so basically, you roll to hit, and then we'll just say like you crit.
Okay.
But you have to roll to hit to see if you hit first.
Okay, slasher 2d6 plus 8. No, that's for damage. 1d20 plus 8, that's what it was. I didn't come for one session, I already forgot everything. Oh my god. It's 26. Hit.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Okay, so what is the damage roll?
It's just 2d6.
Okay, so that would
3
be 12. 3 rays of 12 damage. For a total of 36.
Alright.
And then is this going to be for red or blue?
Can it be split or can it because
Yes.
it's scorching ray? Because okay, so
But
can
also
I do...
red might be hard to see from where you're at because Jake's kind of blocking it.
Dang it, Jake. Okay. So I was just gonna focus on a blue then.
Okay.
Not one turn.
All right, yeah, you managed to hit it. You send 3 rather large, not necessarily large like fireball, but fireball is basically shooting at blue. Jake, you see that next to you it becomes really hot all of a second, or fluffy, I guess. This crab is on fire. The aroma smells rather pleasant, like crab legs, minus the butter. And so you definitely see this. As this happens, you see 2 giant crackles of blue as well. And Jake, if you look to your left to look at the blue crab, 2 of the runes have now gone.
Thank you for the dinner, Isla.
Enjoy. And Isla's gonna try to move closer.
Okay.
Like, just like in front of the... Like, would Isla still be able to see Colette and Jake from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only a foot and a
It's
half
only like
up.
a foot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, then I was gonna get a little bit closer, like, right there.
Okay. All right. You see that it's the crab's turn now. This one, the red one, is going to disengage and crawl into its little hole. And this blue one is also going to... What?
If it's gonna disengage, don't I have something? Hold on. I forgot.
Do you mean an opportunity?
Savage attacker? No, that's not it.
Do you mean
Yeah.
opportunity of attack? Opportunity attack?
Never mind. I forgot.
Okay. The other one is also going to disengage and go back through this other cave.
What the fuck?
And we are out of initiative.
The flip? Why'd they suddenly leave? We were just having fun. Isla will just like to go over this little boy. Like, and just motion the other ones over. Like, Evan and Marek, just to like waving them over.
Mark's standing, holding his wounds.
Come here so I can heal you, man.
It hurts to move.
Well, speed off?
Mark drinks a potion of healing he has in his backpack. On it says 2d4 plus 2.
Mhm.
Okay. He would, let's see.
Why does this remind me of Sephiroth's
Oh,
scene?
that's not what I wanted. Alright, he would heal for 7, and he'd also like to cast Aid on himself, giving himself 5 more max HP.
Okay. Does aid go to anybody else or just you?
Just me for now.
Isla would like to cast Healing Word on Marek on the 3rd level. So he's gonna heal for 64 plus. Would it just be like /R 64 plus 1?
Yes.
Okay. You heal for 18 more.
Ooh,
Nice.
Thank you. Oh, that's much better.
And when he gets closer, Isla's just gonna toss him the Staff of Healing. Use that if you need it. It's for everyone. And since it's a new day, the charges are refilled, right, Torii?
Yes. Well, it might be at dawn.
Oh yeah, at dawn.
Mark,
That means they'll be refreshed since the last section mission. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Mark would just like to use it on himself. Can I get a certain number of die, like the score for healing with it?
Huh? Oh, like for the staff
Sisters
healing?
can give you that information.
Yeah, for the cure wounds, it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Ooh, okay, that's great.
And then for the healing word is 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So you might as well just use cure wounds.
Yeah, and there's 3 since we used it last mission. Last time, it was used 3 times, so it's 3 charges left.
Mm-hmm. It should be reset by now.
Oh, it should be reset then? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh, crazy,
if
plus
it
50.
resets at dawn, it's been like a few days since the mission. Or 1.
1 day, yeah. Yeah, so it's been reset, so you can use it as many times. But Cure Wounds has 4 charges, and Healing Word has 2.
Okay. Mark's going to use 1 for another 6 HP. It's at 51 of 62. Thank you. I mean, you should probably hold on to this. And he gives the clicky pen back to Isla.
Thank you. Now it just puts it back into their pocket. Alright guys, so we're gonna follow those thingies.
Well,
And then also, now that you guys are over here, you see that this cavern kind of continues on over here on the left, and it opens up into a larger room.
I think we should just continue. I doubt the crabs will be holding what we're looking for.
I would just really like to not see them anymore. If we could avoid that, I think that would be ideal.
Perfectly understandable.
Yeah, you did not look good during that battle.
Well, I feel better, but now my clothes are all torn up. Oh, whatever. Let's just get moving.
Blood shall hop down the little elevated bit, and shall continue moving forward with Fluffy by their side. Love Fluffy.
And then also, just to let you know, this water is about half a foot to half a foot deep, depending on where you're stepping.
Is that difficult terrain at that point?
I would say yes. And then before you guys all continue, you see pretty much the rest of the cavern. So I'm just gonna quickly reveal that.
Flash us, Torii.
Whoa.
So this light isn't we don't see
Not
this like
there.
light, right?
No.
No.
But you do see that there is kind of like almost like a waterfall, so you can't necessarily see through, but there's like water movement.
Okay.
So yeah, further in you see the rest of this cove, and then also scattered around are remnants of old shipwrecks, and they're in the water as well. And these pieces of wood are covered with barnacles, algae, and basically been converted into another piece of nature at this point for how long they've been here. And on the far side, you see what remains of an ancient temple.
Like a temple.
Like a temple itself, or like an entrance?
The entrance of the temple.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Fluffy. That looks pretty promising.
But can you go over there? Like, you're like a robot, you know?
Did I not explain that I can go in water?
Yep. Nope. Don't remember, but if you're okay, I'm okay.
Aw. Such a good friend, Fluffy.
Fluffy could never do wrong.
Mark,
Fluffy just stares at Evan.
God.
Sorry, Citrus.
No, it's okay. I wasn't saying anything.
Sorry, I forgot. Evan's still like just following behind Fluffy. Pistol.
Mark takes out his spell phone.
You do have service.
Okay. Mark takes a photo of the temple ruins, the water. Fascinating.
Big of truth. Wait, I've got a really cool idea. If you guys want to progress towards the temple, I wanna have a look at some of the bits of wood, perhaps. Is in the water. And Claude would like to go from kind of part shipwreck to shipwreck, floating bits of water, try clear off any to see if they can find like
Treasure.
what, not treasure, I can't remember what you call it, but it's kind of like a plaque that says the Midnight Mariner.
Oh.
Oh. Like a name.
Can I roll investigation with guidance? Call me Isla, the way I use guidance.
Yeah.
Like a broken off piece of the hull where the name is.
Because you know, usually like ships kind of pride themselves on what they are, so they might have like a plaque that basically says the name and then launched in the year and stuff like that. I rolled a 27.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Okay. It will take you some time to go around. So it depends on how much time you want to devote to this.
I don't want to spend too long, so I'd feel bad taking up too much of the party's time. Like 10, 15 minutes? Perhaps.
Okay.
Well, I'd rather avoid all of this water. Mark would like to try to parkour his way over the water.
Okay.
So this broken part where the wooden stuff is, are the pillars like horizontal, or what's like their slope?
Here?
Where the shipwreck is.
This one? These were
Yeah,
like
what is across?
two stalagmites that kind of like broke off, fell over. Something like
Uh-huh.
that. I would say that they slope at a good like 45-degree angle. I'm feeling spicy. Let's go 46.
Whoa!
Oh, Torii.
Dang, who got on her good side today?
Mark would have appreciated that.
Actually, yeah. Mark is he's like looking at these and he's like, I'd rather try going up here. So he's gonna just try to make like the jumps to cross over the water.
Okay.
Kind of like. Should I roll anything, or are we good?
Acrobatics, I would say.
Okay.
I believe you.
Don't fall.
Look, worst case,
Please
I
fall.
use
Please
the
fall.
sorcery. point.
Cool.
Okay, he's not gonna roll magical guidance on that. Alright, how about the second part?
I will allow it, yeah. Yeah, so with a 14, you managed to easily get to this first one. The second one's a bit tricky. I'd say you make it through, and you can make it over to this spot across.
Okay.
Clyde, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Another one?
Oh, did you roll the first one already?
Yeah, I rolled a 27.
Oh, okay, yeah, you definitely find it then. I would say you don't find the full part of it, but you maybe find the word midnight.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
So yeah, there we go. That makes a little bit more sense.
Has. Oh, I'm muted. No, I'm
No,
not.
you're
you're
not.
good.
I just can't hear myself.
We can hear you at least.
Huh.
Not anymore. Oh, never mind.
Yes, we can hear you.
Has Clud explored all the ships or just that one?
I would say that on your way to find this one, you find another one. And you just managed to find the piece.
So he found it at that new boat, or he found it at the boat he's currently at?
The boat that maybe not necessarily at this one, but like further on down, floating somewhere amongst the water, or in the bottom of the water.
I want to go to this boat. How do I make the rip?
Right click and then ping everyone.
And
I want to try to get to that boat.
all right,
have to
Evan
go.
is going to try to go across. We'll just kind of like thunk his foot in, and we'll just be like, whatever, I'm already wet, and just walk all the way across.
He's so real for that. I love Evan.
Ain't even trying
Oh.
to do parkour or nothing.
Do I have to try to acrobatic my way across this?
If you'd like to. It depends on how you'd like to get across.
13.
No, not for that.
Oh.
If you're gonna go down there, because it's 45 degrees is rather steep. You try to go across, and you just kind of slide down. Your foot lands in water, but you don't fall fully in the water, if that makes sense.
Right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk across the water now.
Fail.
Hi, Fluffy. Bye, Fluffy.
And then where did Mark go?
Mark went up here where it's dry. He'd like to go all the way around.
Okay, the long way.
Yeah, the long way.
Okay.
Oh, tells the alarm when he's
Huh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily done.
Ha. Whoa. And this is the moving water.
Yes. So it appears to be like some sort of waterfall effect. Although, when looking outside at the lighthouse, like onto the area, you definitely did not see any sort of waterfall region.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. And there's nothing to see through, right? Like it's dark.
Yes.
Okay. Mark would move along. Oh, you've beat me here.
Wait, is the the part of the boat that I'm facing right now, is it above the water or below the water?
Above. But
Oh, so I have
parts
to
of
jump
it
on it?
are in the water.
Okay, I'll try to get on it. I'm gonna get on it. I'm on the boat.
It's not very stable. But there's
And
definitely
can I do
pools
a-
of water in the boat. The mast has
Do I
definitely
do-
fallen over and is just like floating.
Do I do an investigation?
If you'd like to look for something.
That's some intense investigating. My goodness.
8.
You find some hermit crabs.
Oh, more crabs.
What?
No, they're the homeless crabs.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
They're harmless, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Alright.
Is there
and
anything good in there?
How is Isla getting across?
I was gonna try to attempt to parkour like wish like that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for our acrobatics.
Acrobatics with guidance. Okay. Oof.
Oh.
Big thing. Okay, wait. Oh, that's a 20.
That's a dirty 20.
I mean, I'm not going to say that you can jump this far.
Oh no, like here.
But yeah, you
I
can
was
do,
hoping.
that's 3 feet. This is 6 feet. So that's kind of really hard. I'd say with like a running jump, you can kind of like maybe get it. Just barely.
Good job.
No, that
This
rock
one?
looks a little unstable.
Oh man.
This is really
Ow.
cursed and funny.
Isla wouldn't attempt like this jump. Isla will attempt that jump and then that jump.
Okay. I thought Isla would have just gone like boop and then boop.
Like hit him gymnastics or something.
Nah, see, Isla ain't really like fit like that.
Okay.
Isla knows their limits to a certain
Is Clyde just
extent.
walking through?
Oh yeah, I mean, Claude's already in the water, like
Yeah.
looking for.
I mean, Clyde can't necessarily feel anything anyways, so.
Yeah,
Unfeeling
Claude
robot.
found the word like a plaque that says midnight on it. You know, that's a good start.
He's content.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's content.
As the rest of you kind of approach the temple, I would like for anyone who's interested to try to roll for religion to see if they can recognize what kind of temple this is.
Oh, I
Ooh,
would like to
that sounds
try.
fascinating.
I swear to God.
What is it with Mark and his one-line zingers today? Fascinating. He's
Praise for the
gonna
day
be-
toilet paper.
He's gonna be saying big if
Are
true.
Guidance. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Mm.
Kind of crazy how a cleric gets that, huh?
Wrong religion, bro.
I can
Roll
roll
Reggie.
religion as well. Because Claude will be looking at with guidance, of course.
Yo.
Jesus, that's an 11.
You know, Isla could have totally given everyone guidance to jump across. If they were
Oh,
nice.
I don't want to see how
I forgot you
that
could
they
give it.
weren't.
Because
Yeah.
guidance is kind of like, you know.
Oh yeah. It doesn't
You don't have to touch
I-
for guidance.
You have to, but like if Isla knows your intentions and what you want to do, Isla can give guidance. Like if he's like, oh, I want to parkour across this, Isla will just tap you and then boom, guidance. Can Isla try a backflip onto this?
I mean, with the dirty 20, I would say it's definitely possible.
But will it land?
Okay, backflip off of there, no. You could do with a backflip,
Okay.
or you could land.
So if I do the backflip, it won't land. I see. Alright, I will just jump here. And then, what this jumpy piece is?
I don't think it's
Maybe,
8 feet. I would say it's like maybe like 5 feet across, you know?
Okay.
But just because you rolled that high, I don't know.
Is there anything over here?
It's just an empty platform.
Okay.
And then you can kind of make out a little bit of the arch of the door.
Oh, I'm guessing we have to not sink this place, but like, that other word?
Drain?
Drain. How do you drain something this big? I say we make a really big fireball and steam the room out.
Okay,
I don't know about you.
Everyone
That's mathematically
did not
impossible.
do well with the religion check. Just an FYI. Except for Evan.
Yeah.
Oh, bless Evan.
Evan got a 21.
Nice. So Evan pulled through for us.
Oh, all right. You all took your time. Everyone almost ready?
Yeah, sorry, I was looking for a reply.
Well, you know, most of us actually hit the crabs, so we're a little tired.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I was hurt a lot recently, so I just wanted to err on the side of caution in case, like, some sort of lightning attack or something. I didn't want to stand in the water.
Didn't think about that, but I kind of just landed in the water anyways, so might as well.
Well, to each their own.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I could just, get a good vantage point.
So you could miss things some more?
So I could see if the crabs were coming back, in case they would skid after you.
You scare them away with your little arrows?
Yeah, I got this pistol too. Be careful.
I mean,
And he'll just like pull out the
0% from
pistol
what I've
again.
seen.
Oh,
Ooh, I'm so scared.
I mean, I think we've got a pistol too, but I can't bring it out.
Do not provoke me, buddy.
See, we're buddies. We're friends. Look at us.
Okay. I love you both. The Cloud's just gonna kind of stand in between the two. But
No, don't say that. Fluffy's a demon.
let's-
You can't trust demons.
I love you both.
That's
What?
racist.
If we
Look,
were friends
nobody's-
and you knew this guy well, yeah, different story. But you know either of us. Shouldn't be too trusting.
look.
A friend of Isla is a friend of ours. Us. Right?
Yeah, but I don't know this guy. You all I trust.
Hey. I helped in that fight, so, I get some credit, right?
Look, it's okay to be on guard and alert, but just starting a fight isn't going to help anybody here.
I'm not starting a
Yeah.
fight. I'm protecting myself.
Now, knowing Evan's, a little bit of Evan's backstory, I think we can all understand why he's a little bit, kind of uncomfortable. So let's just give him some
Story.
backstory stuff.
Thank you, Isla.
Of course, I have a way with words. Let's just make sure, like, they're not close to each other, I guess. Yeah. Let's try to be understanding of this, Fluffy, okay? Because
Fluffy, don't bark.
You see
he'll pop one on you.
Evan like morph into like a very large buff half orc.
Is that Duncan?
Duncan?
Could be Duncan's brother.
Oh,
I mean, they know each other too, don't they?
Yep.
yeah, because Duncan said to Isla, "Oh yeah, we have a friend common." And
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. Is this just an archway, by the way?
It's a doorway.
It's a doorway. Does it have doors that are closed currently?
There
Or
is
is it-
a stone slab.
Can I go up and have a look, see any potential details of said slab while the girlies are fighting?
Oh, the girls are girling.
Give it a wee sniff of you all. Ow.
All right, so if anyone would like to go ahead and investigate the door, go ahead and roll for investigation.
I'd love to.
Evan is
Investigation.
going to relay the information about the temple.
Guidance.
Right. Well, see here.
And he's not really going to turn his back or anything. He's just going to point near. He's while making eye contact with Fluffy.
That's crazy.
Right. This here is some symbols from the Celestian religion that worships Aruna.
Aruna.
Yeah, goddess of night.
And
Well, all right. You give us information too. Yeah, I'm not doing all the work.
this is a door.
Congratulations, you can see.
1 for 1.
Does a 14 reveal anything about the door and the tablet?
You see that it is movable if you give it a push. No hidden like levers or depressions that you can necessarily find, but you can see that this will definitely move a bit.
I got 21.
Oh shit.
Oh, slay.
It's not just a door for you. It's something special.
It's a big door that can move. Wow.
Oh, Clud will kind of like push the...
Yeah, so Fluffy, you can see that the door moves if you push it, but there isn't any hidden traps or anything like that. It's free.
Hey, guess what, Evan? The door moves, and there's no traps. Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Good job.
Don't provoke him.
And he gives him like a little like slow clap, keeping the pistol like in his hand.
Oh my god.
Careful. Don't let it shoot you yourself.
Can Clud push the door?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd love to. Just fucking... yeah, if you will.
You
Oh,
give it a
sure.
good push. It takes definitely a lot of effort, but you manage to push it in about like half a foot, and you slide it off to the side, revealing an inside sort of entryway.
Ooh.
Let's go in.
How's it working there?
It looks like something. Perhaps
Okay.
something we can get through. Oh yeah, cinema.
Pika here.
Ow.
Shh. Trying to find the picture for Evan also. Sorry, give me a second. But yeah, Cled, as you kind of push your way through, this is what you see. The rest of you, as you kind of pile on in, you see another small circular room. But it's a little different than just a room. The scent of the sea salt spray from the previous room, that dampness continues. However, you also get a hint of burnt incense. You see faint traces of blue magic pulse through the runes that are on the floor, flickering weakly. There's a fallen tree, once twisted but now petrified, its branches stretching out like skeletal fingers. And then over here to your left, you see a small brass incense holder. Beyond, you see almost like a... hard to describe, but this area up here, you see it as something, but it's like a wall of fog almost. Just thick, not necessarily darkness, but blackness. Like it's just very... it's like there's substance, but it's not just something that you can't see. So now that we're inside a new area, if you'd like to go ahead and make investigation, perception, what have you, go ahead and do that. And then I will roll something for Evan, depending on what everyone else rolls.
I'm rolling investigation.
That one.
Nice.
Ooh. Is that your first nat 1, Michael?
Yes.
Hey.
That is a nat 1 for perception, so I'll go ahead and roll for perception, I suppose. All right, 17 for Evan.
I got a 17 for investigation.
Okay.
I was gonna roll perception as well. Or should I not, since Evan already did? Or
Whichever.
Can we all just roll?
And then,
Okay.
yeah, just roll one or the other. It doesn't necessarily matter. And then also
What do
go
you-
ahead and roll for Marek as well.
Damn, got a 5.
That's okay. At least
Right.
Evan got something good.
Plus 7.
I love Evan. Evan's my new bestie.
And Mark's gonna roll what? Perception or investigation?
I accidentally clicked back. Oh,
He's not gonna roll
Um,
anything.
He's gonna go based on vibes.
there you go. I backed out at like my character page. I'm sorry. It will be perception. Oh, I'm gonna roll on D.
Or actually, you could
There.
also roll Arcana or something as well.
Oh, okay. I'd rather do
As
that.
there are runes here on the floor. And I think Marek is fluent in runic.
Yes. Let's see.
Mark loves his runes.
He has an 8 for Arcana.
Okay. All right, so Clyde rolled 17 for investigation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What you see is that you have seen something similar to this before. While you were in the while you had your mission in Astria, in the depths of one of the temples, once you came back to, after fighting Beatrix, a teleportation circle. These markings are very, very, very similar. However, you notice that one of the runes isn't completely finished. You see that as you are moving around, the shadow from the different things around, from the lights that the runes are giving off as you move around, reveals that a certain area is supposed to be activated where it is not. And that this is preventing the circle from being complete.
Interesting.
So instead of like a full, let's say, like single tally mark, it's like half of a line instead of the full line.
That's very interesting. Hey guys, I kind of recognize something like this.
Really?
Yeah, did I ever talk about my encounters in the Andorran capital?
Well, all I know is you went away, so no.
Well, during my time there, I ended up doing some, let's just say, investigation, if you will. Admittedly, the investigation went a little bit wrong, but when I woke up, there was something very similar to what's on the floor in front of us. And if I don't have permission to move Clud, but Clud's walking around it just now. It just goes, there's something missing from it though. Just like a piece that that needs to be fixed or perhaps changed in order for it to be complete. I don't know what it says, but you know.
Well, I might be able to read it.
Why don't you give it a crack?
Crack-a-lackin'.
So you can't necessarily see or give a read on it. It's mostly kind of coordinates almost. And you find that it's the coordinate for the current location of how it has come to exist here. In order to activate it, you recognize that there is a start sigil. And this is the one that is incomplete, from what you recognize.
Okay.
But you know that you can complete it by using any sort of chalk or any sort of anything that could leave a marking of some sort.
Okay. First, Mark would like to try to peel away the wood, the overgrowth on the circle.
Okay.
Could he try to clean it off?
Sure.
Okay.
It's easily done.
Shoot, I seriously don't know. Well, it's missing a rune. Is that what it is? I mean, because there's no insertion or like spots where you could put something.
Correct. As you're kind of moving the trees, you see that long ago, these runes were possibly painted into the ground, and the rest of the spell is still active. However, one's part has been smudged.
Okay. Mark would he's going to are these like sigils familiar to him? Like is there a particular alphabet or is like each rune unique?
Each rune is unique specifically for this spell.
Okay. By looking at like the smudged one, is there like a particular shape or even letter that he could see it familiar or like similar to?
No.
No.
It's kind of hard to answer any more questions, but all the information that I've given you is the only thing you can pretty much determine.
Okay.
At this time. If anyone else would like to also roll for Arcana or to determine exactly what to do, feel free. I wanted to just make sure that Marek had a chance being familiar with runes.
Okay.
I'd like to roll Arcana with guidance, please.
Okay.
Back to back nat ones. That's crazy.
18 plus 3.
As Evan would say, haha, suck it. Okay, 18 plus 3.
D1.
Isla, you can determine that due to looking at the runes, you also see the area that is smudged. You know that if a spell is altered, it won't completely finish. And so you know that by connecting this last piece and replicating that last stroke could activate it in some way. But you would need to use something, charcoal or markers or paint or even blood or some sort of substance in order to complete this line.
And Isla isn't familiar with this, with the way, how to complete the rune.
You clearly see that an area was like smudged off.
Oh, okay, guys, we just gotta redraw this. Like, literally, just like bite your finger. Boom.
Why are we biting our fingers?
Well,
to draw on the rune, right? Draw the rest of the rune.
Involving combining blood with magic. It sounds dangerous to me.
Anybody got a pen?
Why don't
I
we
got
just
some
go-
incense.
Oh,
Wait.
Use ashes.
Wait. When entering upon a temple, you must present an offering.
Oh.
Give me a
I
second
got it.
here.
Oh.
Evan will go over, light some incense and put it in the holder. And then he will take out another piece of incense and use kind of like this charcoal edge burnt to draw in that last piece, or give it to Isla to draw in.
Yeah. Okay, and just like that. Boom. Now let's draw the last thingy. And wait, did Evan offer anything?
He offered some incense, and he put a gold coin.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah, I was gonna offer a coin as well just to make that an extra happy.
Okay, as you complete the drawing in the rune, you see it completely flicker and activate. And the light, faint flickering of the light blue color fully forms into a solid.
Cool.
And you see a person appear. Not necessarily a person physically, but maybe an inkling or remainder of the previous spell. So you see almost like a spectral image of the residual magic. You see a woman appear. She is wearing a full, like, priestess robe. And she looks at a piece of paper and looks up.
The path is in light and shadow. Okay, I'm ready.
And she walks forward and disappears.
Can Claude look behind them into, like, the big cave they just came from to see if said entity has moved through there?
It appeared in the center of the teleportation circle, and then it went toward the darkness.
Oh, right, okay. The path is in light and shadow.
What?
And
Was
then
that?
Evan's just gonna kind of move over here to investigate.
Oh, Torii, can I have access to my character? I just
Yes,
realized-
sorry.
No, you're fine.
Sorry, I must have done it for all of the other pages, but not this one.
Good, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna follow Evan and just investigating. Maybe don't stand on a teleportation, man.
This.
I'm
Oh,
gonna take you.
this is a teleportation circle. It makes so much sense now. Oh,
Oh, yep,
And
this is a teleportation circle.
is that the goddess from the stories?
Aruna?
No, that wasn't a rumor.
All right, as you step closer, you see a corridor. You can't necessarily see how far it continues past a foot. As it's like a thick, dark fog.
Oh, is this darkness?
You can see a little bit further in. As to navigate through a little bit.
Is this magical darkness?
It's very hard. Yes.
I can see through it.
What?
I have true sight.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Bless.
Isla, you are also able to sense through. It's not necessarily magical darkness. It's like it's existing shadow. And since you have true sight, I will say that you can also see through this.
Okay.
In a sense.
I was just getting vibes from the shadows, like, yeah.
Also, you both see that these walls seem to weep as if they're crying. Black ichor. And you hear everyone hears faint wails and whispers echoing at the edge of this. And Isla and Fluffy can both tell that this area is solid ground.
Hey, Evan, can you see or feel vibes?
What do you mean?
No, just wondering. Just I can.
No, I can't say anything.
Right. Can't see anything either, but I can just. I don't know.
I can see.
So can the walls are weeping? You said right. Okay. So Isla would just like to I guess guide others because they're not able to see that well. I mean, Fluffy can guide too. But just did you say this floor was it was solid here?
It's solid, yeah.
Wait, Michael, where do you see true sight on your character sheet?
Additional senses type. Sense.
Okay, that is just giving you definitions, but you do not have it. You actually also don't have dark vision.
I'm blind.
Oh shit. Well, if
Sorry.
he doesn't have it, Isla will like to use Eyes of Night.
Which means that the entire time you guys were navigating through the cave, Jake and Fluffy cannot see.
Can Isla give Jake Eyes of Night?
Okay.
So Isla can share this dark vision with up to Isla has dark vision up to a range of 300 feet. And as an action, this dark vision can be shared with one willing creature you see within 10 feet. Lasting for 1 hour.
Okay.
Alright, so just stay 10 feet, man. That is... You can also see 300 feet of darkness. Dark vision, yeah.
No longer blind.
We'll say he had that.
Okay.
For a while then.
But Jake still, or Fluffy will still won't be able to see through this area. Only Isla can not necessarily see, slightly see, but mostly sense.
Okay. So Isla's just gonna stick by the walls. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm saying this again, but this is like, there's floor here, right? Because I see a space here.
Yes.
Okay, there's
the
a floor
blackness
here. Okay, guys.
is like where the fog kind of like appears, but the floor is solid.
Okay, guys, if you can't see, which I don't know, I can't really see either. Let's just hold hands and then I'll guide us. The power of vibes will get us through. Ooh. And Isla just holds their hand back out and starts walking.
Oh, I was gonna ask if there was any weird light sources in the room.
Not that you see. Just the blue light from the runes. And that's all.
Alright. I suppose it shall be conga line time.
Cha-cha-cha.
Lead the way, Isla.
I'll try my best.
Alright, Isla, as you step through, and everyone afterwards, you all hear a voice.
Turn back. Help us. We're trapped. Help us. Help. Hello? Are you there? Can you free us? Please.
And those just kind of like words just keep echoing and continuing. And at different times, you feel that you can almost feel something reach out and grab, like, your clothing and release.
Surely we'll be fine, guys. Don't mind. And Ella just like keeps. Can Ella like do like a?
So Isla can sense that you have to go to the left.
Yeah. No, but like, can Ella see if the voices are like lying or something, or is that?
You can do well with your passive insight. No,
Okay.
you can
Alright.
you can sense that they're. It's a warning.
It's a warning. It's just a warning. Okay. Guys, we might have to like get ready. I don't know. Something may be happening soon. I don't know.
Evan's gonna kind of
Because everyone
stick
heard that.
with Mark.
Very fair.
Just making sure that he's following.
Congo.
And then Isla, as you make your way to the other side, you see that it does open up. However, as everyone is passing through rather slowly, it'll need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right.
Wisdom
Shit.
saving.
That is a 3 for Evan. And a
Evan,
19
no!
for Jake, so Jake saves.
Isla, you roll advantage.
Oh,
Okay.
I
because
got
of
a
the three.
nat 20, but -1.
Alright, wisdom saving throw with
Okay.
advantage, right?
Yes.
TY, Boris.
Yeah, no problem.
17 saved my butt.
Nice.
Yay! 17.
Yeah! Oh,
Nice. Okay, so everyone
twinsies.
saves except for Evan, who is clinging to Marek now, probably. No one really sees anything, but as you emerge, you see Evan looks like he's suffering like some psychic attacks, if that makes sense.
Oh.
And after
Evan.
coming into the clear room, it kind of fades a bit. But he looks like he was just barely hanging on during that whole time. And as you emerge, you are in a room. So I'll just go ahead and reveal this area now.
Oh. Another room.
Which you can see a door on the other side. All right, so you see a giant sort of statue in the center, in which there is a beam of stone sort of sticking out. It is pointing at a human skull, which has a torch sitting inside of it, lit on fire. There are 3 other skulls, each of which have a diamond slot for a torch. And you see that this beam, is pointing towards the first skull. Across the way, you see a still black pool that perfectly reflects the room, where you can see the ceiling on that end is adorned with vast constellations that shimmer faintly.
Shimmer.
And as you get closer, each skull has a glowing rune.
Would Mark be able to read these runes?
You see runes?
Yeah.
Let me at him.
Go get him. You said it was on the... I'm really bad at remembering. You said it was on top of the skulls? On skull heads? On the diamonds?
On the side of the skull is where the runes are located.
Yeah. So look on the side of
Evan's just kind of like going to enter inside and just kind of stay on the side of the wall for a second.
Can I investigate the room to see if there's anything else I can find?
Go ahead.
Guidance. Investigation guidance.
Claude will just
Oh, fuck.
be next to Evan just now.
We're back in the woods!
6. That's okay. I'll roll investigation.
Oof.
22.
Yatta.
Right. Okay. Marek, if you're looking at these skulls, you see that each of these runes is actually represents a number.
Oh.
Okay. And there's 3 skulls, right?
Correct.
So
The
3
first
runes.
one is 4. So I'll go ahead and just write this so that'll just help everyone out a little bit. We'll do some neon green. 4, 2, 1, 3. I did not even move this. I'm so funny. So yeah, that's what you can see.
Do you think maybe we have to do it backward? Like 4, 3, 2.
Oh. Mark would like to think back to the coordinates that were in the other place and see if they were relevant at all to this 4213.
I would say no.
Okay.
The coordinates were like a big combination of a variety of different letters and numbers. So it was not just 4, 2, and 3, but it was a lot more complex than that.
Okay.
Evan will kind of stabilize himself, catch his breath, and you see that he's going to start looking around, investigating this area, and then maybe just checking on the walls. What is Jake Fluffy doing at this time?
He's staring at the statue in the middle.
Okay.
Just staring at it.
All right, and Cled?
Can I check if the thing in the middle is rotatable?
It is. As you push on the beam, it'll move. And you see that as it rotates over to the next skull, the lit torch will diminish and the next torch will light up. But in between this, the first torch goes dark and darkness fills the room. At which time, you see a doorway appear over here on this side.
Oh.
Shadow. This is just like that story you mentioned earlier, Evan. Shadow warns you. It lets you see something like that.
Yeah, like that lady was saying. What is it?
The path is in light and shadow.
Yeah, that's it.
Light and shadow, eh?
As you see this door, you're able to push it open.
Bless.
My goodness. You see in here, my gosh, you see a room with 2 coffins. They are open and you see skeletons within. There are 2 torches lighting this room, as well as a chest in the middle. On the walls are murals depicting almost a story about a couple, a man and a woman. I would like for someone to make a history check. Possibly Clud.
I'd love to make a history check. Yeah. Roll 1d20 plus 9. I'll even use a flash of genius for it as well, because I'm feeling so free, which just grants a plus 5.
The murals, you see a couple. They're standing, facing towards each other, reaching for each other, as people on each side of them tear them away from each other. Another image depicts the woman standing by the lighthouse alone. And then another lighthouse where the woman is being dragged away from the people again. Then, on the other side of the lighthouse is the man, searching with a lantern at the lighthouse. A new picture shows the woman now chained in a dark place, and a man searching for her in the darkness with the lantern. Another picture shows that they are together and they're hugging each other. However, the next image shows that lightning descends down and the two bodies lay on the ground dead.
Oh shit, are these those two bodies?
Clud, with a 22, you can tell that this depicts the myth of Adric and Lysara, aka the original Romeo and Juliet. Adric and Lysara were deeply in love, but their families, bound by ancient rivalries, forbade their union. Seeking to be together in eternity, they vowed to meet beneath the lighthouse, where they would use the merge stone to merge their souls forever. But tragedy struck. Adric arrived too late. Lysara had been taken away, locked in the temple by her family as punishment for her betrayal. Desperate, he broke in, but the temple's own magic turned against them. Rather than uniting, the merge stone divided them completely, severing their connections. Now their souls and their remains are here, as you can see around you. Typically, the myth depicts that one remains in the light, whereas one in the dark, opposite ends of the shadow.
Huh. I'd like to just relay the myth and, well, myth story and relate it to each image that's on the mural.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing a common theme of light and dark here.
Oh, what a fun.
Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. What are these over here? Are they like...
They're, I think what is called braziers. They are
they full of fire?
like a bowl, yeah, a bowl of fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is just like a chest.
It is.
Guys, I don't know how to feel about opening a chest with like these two bodies right here.
I'm not even gonna go in there.
Well, I mean, I'll do it then.
Wait, should we pay our respects to the bodies first?
It's a sad tale, and if these two are those in the story, which it would make sense.
Does it say on the plaque or something? Is there a
Being
plaque?
that we are in a temple, I think that would be wise.
Evan kind of says, sorry, I haven't moved Evan, but I shall move him now.
If you've got any extra incense, Evan, we can hold prayer?
Eric.
Yeah. I keep a lot on me, religious reasons, so it comes in handy, I guess.
And he'll hand you a stick as well.
I've been told they smell nice as well.
They can. Sometimes they don't smell as good.
I
but
do
hey.
like this one. This one's dragon's blood.
Oh, nice.
What Clud's gonna do is just gonna quickly pop over to the fire and light their incense.
Okay.
Being resourceful.
Should we give them 1 gold again, Evan? Just to really send the message.
The offerings for the god, not necessarily the people, so I think we're fine.
Nice.
Although in this case, I think flowers would be better.
I don't have any flowers. I don't bring them around with me. You know what? Incense should be the thing.
You!
I should start bringing flowers.
You hear a voice. Fluffy. You feel a hand grab onto your shoulder from behind.
Massages.
What?
What is this?
Oh. You stood where I once stood. And from behind you emerges a male figure.
It's the guy from the thing.
Where I vowed to save her, but fate was cruel. We are on opposite ends. My connection was severed. Yours is what you wish to do. Am I wrong?
Yes. No, you. That is what I want. Gimme.
We thought the stone was a merge stone. It is, in fact, a merge stone and a split stone. It can do both.
Huh?
Wait, can the others hear this as well, or is it just Evan?
Yes.
I mean, Evan. Oh.
Yes, this is everyone. Everyone sees and hears this.
Okay.
Merge? Split?
You now see from behind you, Isla, a woman spectral appearance. My Adric, I waited in the dark, but you never came. I tried, my love. I fought the temple's curse. Or tried the magic of your ancestors. I was too late. Strangers, you hold the light and shadow in your hands. The stone is no mere relic, it is a choice. To join, to sever, to remain as one, or be lost apart. It does not force its will. It mirrors the hearts of those who wield it. Their images fade.
Oh. So this.
So...
Where
Don't why, but also merge.
Where could we find this relic?
They're gone.
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
They're gone.
Well, that's interesting, right? Because that means that we are only looking for one
Stone.
stone.
But them stone can also merge and or split depending on
So what if Fluffy doesn't really want to go?
Yeah. Fluffy,
Would that...
do you want to leave, Jake?
Well,
or do you just want what Jake wants?
But that's beside the point. Does that mean it's here? Like, the stone?
well, what are we doing all this for if you don't even want to leave?
That's what Jake
Jake.
wants, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, it
I didn't
sounds
know
like
that it was gonna merge. I thought it was just split.
Well,
Let's
no,
just keep going with that.
it can be split. It's just...
Yeah. But let's just keep going with that. Because, like, now you're gonna think I have, like, ulterior motives, but I'm me. You know?
Well, there's no sense in talking about it until we have the stone. Then we can see if it'll work.
Maybe it's in that chest right there.
Oh, yeah, I did say I was gonna open it. Didn't
Okay. As you open it, you see 2 necklaces. They are conjoined almost like best friends. Necklaces or bracelets can like conjoin, and they're linked together.
Oh. Like one of those ones where they're detachable or they're like actually fused together?
Detachable. So they can hook in together, and that's where they are at the moment.
That's really cute.
And as you're examining these lockets, they have initials. One says A, one says L.
Do these coffins have initials or names on them?
No.
So we can only assume it's the people from the story. We're not 100% sure.
Correct.
Can Isla investigate?
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna look at the bones, see if Isla can find anything from those.
Maybe
health?
Medicine check.
Medicine, I mean? Yeah.
Maybe Yes.
Medicine, right?
Yes.
Medicine with guidance. Oh God, what's going on today? No!
That is a total of 5. I'm gonna say
these
you
are
do not get that
bones.
one.
That's rough, buddy.
These are bones, guys. That I do know.
Well, you have a very interesting obsession with bones. Like, I heard about this bone throne that you sell.
It was necessary. You just don't understand, but it's okay. One day you will. Okay, but what you found in the chest was...
Yeah, I found a interesting locket, and I'm just so wondering if... And then Clud would like to place the A locket here.
Okay.
And the L locket here. Kind of like putting it like by their neck, I guess. And seeing if that does anything.
Not necessarily.
Alright, now try the other way.
Sure, yeah, like Clud will swap them around, see if it does anything.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nothing
well,
changes.
Suppose Clud will just... Oh, actually, can Clud investigate the coffins anymore? See if there's like a slot or something?
Okay. I would also like to mention that there is that still black pool. On the other side, you see a statue with a door on the other side.
Oh, we have to try to spin the thing to the other flames, right? Because what if something else opens up? Because you spun it to the second one, and the door opened.
Oh.
Well,
What
it
if
was
this
in
door
between.
closes?
That's a good point. Claude would like to take the lockets and like conjoin them together again, and it'll be a tool that can help us later.
And I will say that as long as it was on the second one, it is the door does not appear, so we'll say that it's right here in between where there is complete darkness.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Come on, Evan, Hartmurgy. Okay.
Well, let's. So I just wanna get it straight. Oh, it wasn't pointing at a skull which opened this, or it was pointing at number 2, which
It was
opened.
Originally, it was pointing at 4, and when it went away
Right.
from 4, the torch light went out. When the
Okay.
room was in darkness, the door was revealed.
Understood. Well, I suppose we can point to the next one, right?
Yeah, let's put it to 2.
See what happens, and then do it between 1 and 2.
Yeah, let's point it to 2.
Does anything happen when it goes on 2?
2 is lit up, but nothing happens. The door is now closed.
Okay.
Do you take the lockets with you, or do you leave them in the room?
Claude's got the lockets with
Okay.
him.
Let's put it in between 2 and 1, then.
Yeah.
Does anything happen there?
It is dark.
Okay. And it's 1. Does anything happen when we put it to 1?
1 is lit up.
Is 2 also... Did 2 also stay lit up? Or no? Everything's else is blank. Oh.
Sorry, I'm gonna
Fire.
try and have it be
Oh.
more visual. That'll make sense. Okay, so
Okay.
1 is now lit up.
And just making sure when 1 is lit up, the others are not lit.
Out. Correct.
They're out. Okay. And now the same thing, middle in between the 1 and 3.
The lights are out.
And then 3. So it looks like it only turns on between the 4 and 6.
There was no audible noise or anything.
No.
Well, we could try the next one. Just to see if anything happens after each skull.
Well, that's the last of the skull, so I don't think can it move anymore after the third one?
Nope.
Okay.
Huh.
So that was a bust. So the door is only visible between 4 and 2, and this pool of darkness, whatever, it isn't like the one from before, right?
No,
Or
this
is
is
it?
like a still lake.
What if we do it in order?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, just for
Yeah.
shits and giggles.
Okay.
Couldn't hurt.
So but we'll change it to 1.
Okay.
And then when that fire lights, we'll, without stopping, quickly change it to 2. Then
They're both lit up.
Ooh, then without stopping, we'll quickly change it to 3.
Okay.
You're onto something.
And then without stopping, we'll quickly change it to 4. If Clud was a humanoid, they'd be getting the work out of their lives right now.
Yeah,
Guns.
facts. Alright. as you go back to 4, they are all lit up, and a stone platform rises up, allowing you to cross. I don't really have a stone platform, but I do have stairs.
Stairs.
Oh my
I
god,
was
stairs.
sure to draw a rectangle. Oh no, that actually works really well.
Oh, that's perfect. Clack, clack, clack.
Except it's on a layer where the characters are hidden.
Oh, sorry. I can fix that. There you go.
There you go. Clack, 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 clack.
Dun, 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 dun.
And this
What's
is an unlit
what's the
fire?
statue like?
Dang,
Statue.
you guys are all real smart. Holy shit.
Thanks, I was built for this.
This ain't our
Surprisingly.
first rodeo.
Yeah, you see the statue of Aruna, and it slides out of the way as the platform continues forward. And the hallway continues on. However, we are going to stop here and pick this up next time.
Okay.
No, I want to fight.
The crabs
You
are fighting enough.
fought a crab.
I want to fight Evan.
No, don't fight
Yeah,
it.
I knew it!
Fight Evan.
I knew it!
I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna beat him up.
Just like
I'm just
Try.
gonna stay out
I'm
of
gonna
this.
hug him and I'm gonna kiss him.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. This is
I
taking a
should-
turn. Alright, well, thank you
Nope.
all for this session. I wanted to ease you all into combat, especially mostly because of Michael's first D&D combat. So next time we will pick up a little bit faster. Now that we're already in the dungeon. And I'm excited to see how this continues on. Any questions, comments, concerns? Remarks, opinions?
How long has it
Pretty
been?
much some
How long
straight.
has it
Why merge? Why is that why is that being thrown in there?
Maybe we should put on the necklaces.
Well, didn't
I don't know, in
didn't
case
Fern-
Isla and Mark want to, merge their souls forever or something. You never know.
Armored,
Never heard of
armored
privacy?
family reference. Armored family reference.
I think Evan has a crush on Fluffy. Secretly.
I have a crush on Evan. My goodness.
I don't know. Fluffy said some
Evan's
wild
got a
stuff
bit
to
of a
Evan.
crush on Mark now, to be honest.
What?
That's a
I find
throuple.
it very entertaining, low key.
I mean, Mark
Next-
put,
yeah.
his hand on his shoulder and,
It was a very intimate moment between those two. I
Yeah.
was with it. How long would it have been since Isla put the eyes of night on?
it would have had to be at the beginning of the cave. So I'd say maybe like 15, 20 minutes.
Alright, guys, we got a speed run.
Okay,
Because he's only got it for an hour.
You could
Just
also,
do it.
After you
cast
just
light
spell
or something.
slot. No.
Doesn't Isla have a cantrip called light?
Yeah, but also like, what if someone can see it? I don't know. I'm just paranoid.
You
that
could
someone's gonna
also
see, like,
put
light.
it out, like, on
What?
command.
What if someone could see it? Me. Yeah, that's
You
the
don't
whole point of the light.
understand.
Thank you everyone
Sorry.
for playing in today's session. We will pick this up next Wednesday, 6 p.m. PST. And I'm excited for more combat, possible TPK. Let's go.
Yeah, wait. That was pretty close.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
We can try.
All right.
Like,
Final comments before we close.
thank you for DMing some great session, Tori, as
I
always.
love Destiny too.
I vote kick Evan.
Thank you all for playing and see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.